America.
Hi.
Flavor Flav! We discussed that all day yesterday, Patrice. All day long.
Thank God no one raped my girl.
Oh, it's close, right?
Every time I had to go to the bathroom, it's like somebody got a hair balled up in their fist.
It's like, I'm just going to leave this steak here with these lions for a minute.
What you with Fat Boy for? Come on, baby. Flavor of love. Love me. She's like, she's a trooper. I got to love her for that. Help. Help me. Come on, you know you love me more than that. Come on.
We were just trying to do an innocent Halloween party for our fans.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
And it turned out that Flavor Flav just hijacked the whole thing. Thought it was a record release party for him. And
an evening with Flavor.
Yeah, an evening with Flav.
How clueless is this guy? It's a bunch of white people in the crowd, and he thought that they were all there for him.
It was a
look, man. Maybe
it was an evening with Flav.
Brought out everybody.
He's a great performer, though. He's 75, man. He's still
75.
Yeah, boy. Blah, 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 blah.
He's one of the greatest hype men.
He is the hype man. He created hype men.
Yeah, I understand that, but he really, really thought everyone was there to see him. He was a part of what we were doing that night, but he had no idea. I guess he never got the message, or he did get the message and it didn't care.
I don't think the message. I think he got the message, and I think that he didn't give a good goddamn about it.
Didn't care.
He didn't care.
The radio audience only heard maybe 5 minutes of Flavor Flav. He was on stage for almost an hour. I think it was 55 minutes. Introduced his family, his friends, one at a time.
Kids.
And they're all coming out, and they're looking at this audience like, what is this? What is wrong with this picture? And Flavor Flav was the only one that didn't notice that there weren't any black people in the audience, basically.
I think PE has performed in front of every single crowd. I mean,
yeah, it's true.
Oh, absolutely.
And
they crossed over.
And to the credit of some of them animals out in the audience, they were into Flav. And I think some of his new stuff was good too.
Yeah.
I just can't deny Flav. I grew up on that. So
you know what? That's what
fantastic.
I said. I didn't mind.
No, we're not. Yeah.
When he got out and started rapping and doing all that, that was great. But it was that babbling in between with introducing everybody. What is that necessary?
I don't know how this became. I think I was listening to Ron and Fez in the car. I don't know how. I was on Pal Talk and I caught them. Mm. And they were talking about how if this was another station, if it was Hot 97 or something, that would have been the event of the year. Right. It was a throwaway for your racist audience. It was like they're chanting, and it's like, and then Flav comes out and he had seen all of that, and let me tell you something. Grandmaster Caz was there, who is arguably in the top 3 guys that you give credit for creating hip hop.
Right.
Raheem from the Furious 5, who you've never heard of. But Raheem and Caz is like saying, ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Valli, the first white man to steal blues. Give it up for Weird Johnny Johnson. Yeah. It's like Caz, the average person go, Caz, but it's Kool Herc and then Grandmaster Caz as people who created hip hop, and
they were there.
And they were there.
We don't know.
And Hank Shockley, they were there. Hank Shockley, who was another dude, who they said looked like Mike Epps, the comedian Mike Epps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He produced the entire Nation of Millions album, the one with Don't Believe the Hype, Night of Living Heads. The biggest, they're one of the biggest albums of all time, the top 5 to me, biggest hip hop albums of all time. And
he was there?
They all was there. I think Melly Mel was there. Run DMC was.
So if this was like at the BET Awards or something, and they came out on stage, the audience would have gone crazy.
Because PE's been broken up for a few years now. And I don't know if they broke up on bad terms or not. I don't know that story, but they haven't been around a long time. Chuck is like, he's on Air America. He's like real, super political. He's always political, but now he doesn't rap. Yeah. He's like, he's real respectful guy. He's a nice guy. And they haven't been together in so long. But if this was I'm saying you can say Hot 97, right? It doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So if this was Hot 97 or if it was 107, it would have been the biggest event of the year.
It would have been covered by the newspapers.
It would have been huge.
And the media all over the country.
Ebony and Jet cover stories.
Flav did an impromptu concert. He brought his mama, his kids, his kids, his crew, Grandmaster Cass. Chuck D was there, and Chuck D was there with the intention of being a rapper,
right?
Which he has not been in a long time. He hangs out with Janine Garofalo now, and the radio thing,
and it was wasted
on Grand Wizard costume, and not know, and you were pretty funny though, because every couple of minutes you would go, give it up for Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav, everyone. I was just trying to get him off the stage the easiest way possible.
Let's move along.
And then I would reach over and I would say to Opie every couple of times, I said, what he's doing now is called scratching.
Scratching.
I looked at Patrice at one point. I go, Patrice, now I know how you feel.
This is good. Scratching.
Being the only black man in a white man's world.
It felt really good. I was very
I'm sure
happy.
it did.
Oh,
you two jackasses.
You had your hands in the air like you just didn't
I saw you leaning back in your seat, smiling, going, "Oh, you were savoring the moment."
You were taking pleasure.
Stupid wizard costume on,
dude.
I had my wizard. I did. I looked like the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Dude, you were taking pleasure in the fact that our show was hijacked by this.
And then,
did you notice the costumes as this whole event's going down? Like you said, Flavor Flav and Chuck D performing for the first time in who knows how long. All these legends of hip hop. And in the audience, there's a guy. Well, he can't say it over here, but he's dressed as a male member.
Right.
Yeah.
You got No Filter Paul in blackface on the side of the stage.
And you had a guy
as Flavor Flav.
As Flavor
Flav. You got a flasher. You got all these crazy costumes.
Here's what made me. I can't tell you how happy I was that you still had to do the costume party after Flav shut it down. I was like, hey, fellas, take care of yourselves.
Yeah, you left with the posse.
I'm out.
You left with the posse.
I'm out. You still had to do that dumb costume party.
Yep.
And the psychos was sitting there still waiting to show their costume. Nobody cared. It was like, go Flavor.
At that point, it was over.
Oh, he just destroyed our whole show. Destroyed the energy.
You know what it was like? You know what it's like? That would have been like Simon and Garfunkel getting back together in front of the Nation of Islam.
Yes.
Yeah.
At Mosque number 7
right.
in Harlem.
Yeah. And here it is.
A little brother. And the sounds
of silence.
Kick it. And this is my mom. And I'd like to introduce Barbra Streisand. Come on out, Barbara.
Come on out. Bob, and the people would have been there like, when are these white people getting off the stage? I don't get this. I don't want to. I didn't pay for this. I didn't want to see this. Not knowing that it's like the biggest thing ever. They bring them back.
A lot of hip-hop legends on that stage, huh?
I am a rock. I am a
Time.
I
See
don't.
what they've done to me. and they're doing that while everybody's waiting to do caramel apple dipping. Hey, where's the caramel apple dipping contest?
How about the guys that are on stage? They're pretty much naked except for their underpants, and they got glue traps all over their bodies, and that's when Flav decided to come out. So then these guys are standing on stage just awkwardly waiting to move on with the glue trap bit.
You gotta love his ethic, though. The dude was performing in front of just a crowd full of Klan members with costumes and just frothy eyes, and Flav just in this state of just, I don't know what state
denial.
he's in. I can't call it denial. Doing comedy when people are booing you at the same time as people are laughing is denial. Like, you're like, all right, let me just focus and plow through this. But he was not, he was going, yo, everybody say, oh, hey, yo, give it up for my mom, man. And
my mom, and, no, check it out, and then he go like that, he kept saying that. Yo, check it out, let me tell you something, oh, he's gonna tell us more. Oh, he's gonna tell us something else.
And the great thing is that not for 1 second did I not believe that it wasn't going to be a race riot in there. And to the credit of I don't know who, maybe Kenny, Maybe the S1Ws that was with Flav.
I think God intervened, knowing that the body count would have just been too high.
All I want to ask you, for people that were there, all the O&A crowd, when Flav was performing, where were the...
I already said that. We called him out on that.
Where was it? Bothering poor Billy Burr.
Yeah.
Ooh, Billy. Where was it with Flav and his and a crew of Negroes?
We called him out on it yesterday.
Where were you?
Because they're saying...
Called him out.
They were starting, F-Free FM chants, and they
were out of control. They had some flavor control.
They had some chants when you came out on stage.
Oh, yeah,
but where were they? Where were they when they had all these convicts on stage?
But when the S1Ws and a couple of unknown Negroes that you don't feel safe with, good old Safe Patrice, part of the show, real Negroes came in your face, dressed up as Mousetrap, dressed up as me, dressed up as Flavor, dressed up as Opie. Oh, Negro, Jew. Where was it at? Where was Krusty Flavor chants? Nowhere.
I bow to you,
Nowhere
Patrice.
to be found.
I bow to you today.
You was in complete control.
Although I saw your real side, too, in the green room. Like, I thought we were hanging with a real brother.
Let me tell you something.
I realized there's so many levels of brotherhood. And you're pretty low in the brotherhood ladder there,
Let me tell you something. And I'm a homeowner now. There's a different attitude. I want to live.
You got to be responsible.
Now,
I want to live forever.
You know how to pick it out. Now, Keith, you're a cop. You know how to pick out. When you're in the streets, you know how to pick out brother that stays in a black neighborhood, lives there, knows a little bit of something, and you know the difference between this dude will kill me. This dude's face... He'll shoot me, and this dude is somebody I can be Mr. Officer with, and some dudes look at you like I said, you can only go so far. I'm hard enough to exist up to about 139. I got 139th Street look on my eyes.
Wait, for the rest of the country, we got to bring him into this conversation here in Manhattan. Whitey, in general, we get scared going above 100 Street. Yeah, we go a little higher than that. We could go $110.
The average...
We could go $110.
Average white Joe...
And it depends on... Far on the... on the west side.
And also for the rest of the country, we're broadcasting right now on 57th Street. So we could go from here north to about $110, maybe. Yeah. That's pushing it. It depends what time of day it is. But you're saying you could go all the way up to 139th Street.
Flav had, look at this. Like I said, my girl was there, and dudes would try to whisper in the air every couple of minutes. Yeah. Go to the bathroom. Come on, go, you all right? It's like, okay, I would, if I had to, I would. But I'm not looking for that because he was with 4. Now, he had about 20.
Yep.
I'm not counting the 2 S1Ws who are security first word, the 2 dudes that were watching the quiet Kenny types. It was 2 black Kennys that were floating around. When Flavor moved, they moved. Those in the crowd were dangerous, but they weren't dangerous like, oh man, this jerk off. Sorry.
They're waiting for somebody.
They are professional
for a problem.
He was with 4 dudes, and now he had 30 dudes with him, but he was with 4 that you look and you go, they're looking to rob somebody. Now I'm going to explain something to you immediately.
We talked about someone's purse being lifted. So.
Somebody got their purse stolen.
Yeah.
Now there's 2 things you know. You know somebody can fight when they got cauliflower ears. When their ears are cauliflower, you go, this dude fights, and he likes it, and he doesn't care that his face. When you see somebody with a tattoo on their neck, they don't care. Yeah. They're not trying to get a job. They're not trying to coexist with anybody when you got a tattoo on your neck. And he had a couple of neck tattoo dudes. And then you could fake it if you want, but you see it was a couple that poor security guard, it was like, all right, where's your Opie and Anthony passes with your 2 faces on it, like with her goofy mug. I think I saw a couple of ripped laminated backstage access passes.
We talked about it because the security at the Hard Rock Cafe didn't want to know nothing. They let all these guys right in.
The little wide...
yeah.
No one wanted trouble. The thing is, there was guys in there. There were some guys in there at My Blackness, which is about 139th, hanging out with Flav, enjoying the residual Flav cooch, residual Flav fame, blasey. But he was with dudes that just wanted to cause some problems, that look you up and down, and get you. It's as simple as that. And Opie was starting trouble in that room, saying, because Voss said something, and Voss got so scared.
Oh, yeah, because you wanted to drag him in.
I took pleasure in that, because Voss was getting all cocky and back in the safety of our white green room. And I'm like, all right, why don't we go across the hall and tell Flav what you just said?
I made the mistake when I first got there of walking into the smaller dressing room that was Flav's, and it was ours last year.
Yeah.
And I walked in just blindly, just turned the corner and walked in. And a couple of his boys are in there. And I went, hi, gentlemen. Didn't get an answer. Got this look like, what the hell are you doing in here? And then I just went, okay. I turned around, walked right out. Walked right out. These guys wanted no part of me. They did no clue that I even belonged in there.
This is becoming
just an ugly scene.
But he's beloved, though. That's another thing. I'm not going to say Flav, that's who he is. He's just beloved by the hardest of the hard. I mean, Flavor is a hero to the...
Somehow they know who to latch on to it at any given moment.
And Flavor Love, man.
Flav's got some popularity now again.
Massive show.
In the hood, it is bigger than NBC Nightly News.
Yeah. Just huge.
It is humongous. And I'm going to say something about Flav real quick. That show, I couldn't watch it for one reason. I've seen all kinds of porn. All kinds of porno. And nothing bugs me more than watching that old man kiss in the mouth.
No kidding.
All these girls. It bothers me more than bestiality porn. I have seen a pony do things to people, and I've watched it.
Man, hallelujah to you.
And tongue kissing, watching him tongue kiss, I can't watch it.
No, impossible.
I watched every episode of Flavor of Love season 2, and you nailed that, man.
Yep.
Like, oh God.
It just
time to fast forward.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break, but we wanted your take on that because this thing is becoming legendary now. Flavor Flav came and just hijacked our whole Halloween
did
show.
A nice hour and a half because he did an hour in the middle. Before the show, right?
He did I don't know. He did about 10 minutes, then went back to his dressing room, then came out and did almost an hour. Almost an hour. Thought it was his special day. Thought it was his.
I really loved it, dude.
You know, he thought it was a celebration because his record was dropping.
That's the flavor I love, man. Dancing around, jumping on speakers. He's 97. He's the best performer I think I've still ever seen, other than Run DMC. That was amazing. Yeah, watch his energy, man. He's amazing.
And I think we said it yesterday. The performance itself was unbelievable. And
it was fantastic.
Then when he got together with Chuck D,
you don't got to introduce your mother and your grandma and the kids and everyone.
And the mics were broke, and him and Chuck performed on the same mic,
one mic
next to each other.
Yeah. Until we got the second mic.
Man.
All right. Patrice O'Neal filling in for Jim Norton today. Jim Norton's down there in Atlanta all weekend long. We got lots to do today. We got Borat coming in today. What? What?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
See, that's what it is. See, it's like Borat showing up here.
You said, is he coming in today? The guy from the movie, with the mustache.
One of Flav's.
You know.
No.
You know who Borat is?
I know who Borat is.
Yeah.
Sasha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting massive reviews in the paper today.
Everything's 4-star for this movie.
Do they love it?
They love this
more
movie.
than love it. Rotten Tomatoes is giving it 95% positive reviews.
There's only like 2 bad reviews and people that just don't get it.
He's the Andy Kaufman of our time, I believe.
Yeah,
I said that. I said that yesterday. Yeah, he's doing some Andy Kaufman. It's about time because so many people have tried since Andy left this earth. And
are you allowed to say his other character?
Who?
Ollie G.
Ollie G, yeah.
Yeah, because he might be super Borat now. It's
in character,
Ollie G dead.
No, yeah. He's coming in character.
He's fully character, so if you...
Yeah, try to break him today. Good luck. He's doing all his interviews in character. Good luck.
God bless him. God bless him. That's why I'm nobody. If I did a movie where I played a character and they go, can you play the character... What?
So no. I did
I sold my soul. Do I have to sell everything? Can I love myself to some degree, you pieces of garbage?
Here's someone that doesn't get it. Stephanie in Pennsylvania, what's up?
Hey, guys, I just have to call you out because yesterday you said that he was a has-been and his show's done and it's over with. And just because Patrice is there today, you're trying to backpedal and say what a hit.
Patrice said in the community, it's huge. I don't watch it. I don't know anybody that does watch it.
I watch the Flavor
What's that,
of Love.
Flav?
Yeah, I don't watch the show.
White people might watch it as a guilty pleasure, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But black people, it is gospel.
He
man.
said in the community it's huge. There, Stephanie.
We acknowledge that his performance was really good.
And yesterday I said, when he was rapping, it was cool. But when he talked, it was like, get him off. This sucks.
We had a problem with him introducing every single person he knows.
Did you listen to what we said, Stephanie?
We had a problem.
Now she's got me pissed.
We had a problem that he hijacked our show.
What did you hear that we didn't say yesterday?
Yesterday you said that his show is done, that it's over, and it was VH1's #1 show ever.
Stephanie, we did not say that because we would look like jerks. Everyone knows that Flavor of Love was massive.
Now,
It was like the biggest show in cable history.
You was to say, if she's saying you said that it is over now, I can see that.
We said that. Yeah, we said that it's not like he's going to get another show on VH1, so he's at the pinnacle of his career again.
No, he will get another show,
and he's hoping because of this.
He will get another show. I'm
absolutely sure.
Yeah,
she's right about that.
Yeah.
Well, New York got one coming out.
You're selectively listening, Stephanie.
You guys try to get a little black when Patrice comes around because you want to be his friend so bad.
All right.
That's hilarious.
Goodbye.
She called y'all liberals.
Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, what the hell is she doing?
Trying to get along with a black man.
Screw off, Stephanie. You piece of crap bitch. Shut up.
I hate these people
I hate that whore. I hate you whore. Go satisfy your man. Make him a cup of coffee.
I hate people that do their selective listening with this program. We said the performance was good. We were bummed that he was on stage for 55 minutes. We were bummed that he completely hijacked the show and introduced everybody he knew. We were bummed ourselves that we weren't brave enough to try to figure out how to move him along, okay? We were trying to figure out who told him that it was his private party. We said all that.
We said we had no clue who we were, what we were doing there.
I said Flavor of Love. I said I loved the Flavor of Love on VH1, but we also said that this might be the pinnacle of his second career here, and it might be going downhill now because he's trying to use the success of the show to get the rap album going. And I don't know if it's going to work.
I went to Virgin. Me and my woman walked to Virgin after the Hard Rock,
is
it Virgin? Yeah, and bought Flavor's.
See, so it worked.
I bought it.
There you go.
Yeah,
it got a sale. Yeah. It got one sale.
Jay, what's up?
Everybody else there was like,
Patrice up on something.
What?
Hey, I just want to put Patrice up on something. What's up, Daddy?
What's up?
Yo, man, the backpedaling that these two cats is doing right now.
Holy. Wait, God. They trying to say, what did y'all say yesterday?
Backpedaling.
Backpedal.
So you're trying to say they changing up because I'm here, but I want to know. I didn't hear the show.
Why, first of all, why would we change up with Patrice?
Yeah, we're not scared of Patrice anymore.
If Flav was there, I can understand. I am to them safe Negro.
That's right. For the first 10 appearances on our show, we were petrified. But we're way
look at the pictures of us on the website. You will see our bored-ass faces sitting there 15 minutes in. I'm leaning on my hand, looking at Flav. I could care less who was up on that stage. And I'm looking like, when is this going to end? There's no way to make this stop. And then I'm getting people saying I'm backpedaling. What am I saying today that I didn't say yesterday or vice versa? Give me an example, you dummies. You selective listening jackasses.
Why'd you cut off the brother when he was saying?
I'm just trying out my new bit.
It's his new bit. But don't jump the gun too quick.
Yeah, don't shock him because he had a point. I wish that dude had got a chance because I want to hear it.
Yeah, I wanted to hear what that idiot was going to say.
All right, he could call back.
Backpedaling.
He could call back.
Let that guy call back. Please call back because I want to hear what
it was nothing about what he was saying.
I can't
just trying out my new
bit. You stole my bicycle.
I was excited to try out my new bit.
Who stole your bicycle? Now you're trying to be
backpedal.
Now you're trying to.
I said I can't backpedal. He stole my bicycle.
Now you're trying to be extra racist,
it's just
man.
Racist. What? Yes, I am being extra racist.
He's trying to keep it real. Let me tell you some N-word.
I gotta keep it real.
Why don't y'all be honest?
I'm not gonna let this idiot call me up and saying I'm backpedaling. I'm saying exactly what I said yesterday. I enjoy, and I even said that. Oh, you backpedaled. You said he sucked. I didn't say he sucked. I said when they got up there and he was actually doing.
Flav sucked?
No. Oh, okay. I said when he was rapping, it was cool. I'm not into it.
Right.
But it was exactly what he was supposed to do there.
Right.
Get up and rap. Not introduce 50 people I could give 2 Fs about.
Do you realize what show you guys did? Do you realize the show that happened on that stage.
Cared?
You gotta understand the magnitude of the show.
I didn't care.
You should care.
Listen.
I shouldn't.
Now you don't care.
Darren, what's up?
I don't like extra racist, man.
Hey.
That's a new superhero.
Exact words yesterday.
Well,
There
what?
will never be a season 3 of Flavor of Love.
Why'd you shock him? He was on his side.
Opie's crazy on the taser now.
It's just
Now he's just gonna
Roger,
taser
what's up?
everybody.
Roger, go ahead.
Hey, I hate to agree with that stupid whore that called earlier, but you guys...
Opie's just tasering everybody. Holy Jesus.
Get out of here. Patrice O'Neal in studio today. That's the. I don't expect you guys to listen every day, you bastards. It's the only virus. Oh, boy, I wanted to play our Paul R. Nelson ID, and it didn't work.
No.
Now it's working on its own. Now I need to, reboot this thing. Try this again here.
This is Paul R. Nelson, and you're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show.
That's right, Paul R. Nelson. Patrice, you into these negative campaign ads?
Yeah.
Love him. Watch him all the time.
Here's a negative campaign ad. Dimitri Martin has got a big ad campaign, but go ahead.
Huh?
What?
Make my stomach hurt.
Who?
Damn it. Never mind.
Who? What? What are you doing? Just reading?
It just caught me. I see Dimitri Martin's dumb face, and he's like getting ready to be a millionaire.
Who's Dimitri Martin?
He's a nice guy. I like him. Yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
Exactly.
Is he a comic?
Yeah, he's a new.
Oh,
you got. All right, I get it.
Oh, now you're all. I see.
Just comic jealousy.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know how we are. We jealous.
All you
now,
comics.
Now I'm over it. Now let's get back to business.
One guy makes it, and it's like, that son of a bitch.
That's why I'm trying to prepare now for everybody. They call me a son of a bitch now.
But if it was,
got nothing.
If it was you, you'd be like, why is everybody hating? But when it's anybody else, it's like, this guy don't deserve that. Didn't even put in his time. He didn't.
I just had a burst of jealousy overwhelm me, and I apologize.
It really did. It washed over you.
And I don't even hate Dimitri. I just saw his dumb face. And
You took us out of our game and everything.
Sorry about that.
Damn, is that a black guy we're supposed to know? That's all I was thinking.
now you got to be careful, y'all.
I was like,
yeah, we don't know.
I apologize for that, man. Go ahead. Man.
All right.
I'm sorry.
No, we love this guy, Paul R. Nelson, Patrice. We started playing negative campaign ads, and the best ones were from Paul R. Nelson about this guy, Ron Kind.
Ron Kind, and what he does, he puts a W, a big W, in front of Ron, and then a G at the back, so it's wrong kind. His name's Ron Kind, but his competition there.
Wait, what's the position and what's the state and what's going on?
This guy, Paul R. Nelson's the Republican. He's a Marine, an ex-Marine.
Running for
Congress.
Don't even know.
He's running for Congress.
You're right, man.
Running for Congress in Wisconsin. And he's running against a four-term incumbent, Ron Kind. And Paul R. Nelson's teams put together this little ad where they put and say, he's the wrong kind. Yeah, and it's just all negative stuff, and it's so far beyond any kind of negativity. I mean, they're accusing this guy of all kinds of shenanigans.
Well, we got the classic one. We should play it again.
Yeah, let's
just to bring Patrice up to speed. This is the one where we were playing a lot of negative political ads, and they were all good. And then we heard this one, and it was all about Paul R. Nelson from that day forward.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Listen to this.
With our servicemen and women facing death every day, what kind of congressman would try to gut military spending? The wrong kind. Ron Kind. That's right. Congressman Ron Kind is repeatedly voted to deprive our troops of the funding they need to fight for us. But Ron Kind has no trouble spending your money. He would just rather spend it on sex. That's right. Instead of spending money on cancer research, Ron Kind voted to spend your money to study the sex lives of Vietnamese prostitutes. Instead Instead of spending money to study heart disease, Ron Kind spent your money to study the masturbation habits of old men. Ron Kind spent your tax dollars to study something called the bisexual, transgendered, and two-spirited Aleutian Eskimos, whoever they are. Ron Kind even spent your tax dollars to pay teenage girls to watch pornographic movies with probes connected to their genitalia. Ron Kind pays for sex, but not for soldiers. If Ron Kind had better priorities, you wouldn't be having to hear this. Ron Kind is out of touch, and soon he'll be out of Congress.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, and I approve of this message.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
I'm Paul R.
And
Nelson.
I approve of this message.
Paul R. He sounds like he has something tied up to somebody's genitalia. I'm sure he has a small child in a closet somewhere locked up.
Is he just the best?
We hated him at first, but now we love him. We don't care what he stands for.
I just love the fact that he is willing to go out on a limb and put out a negative ad campaign like that. Just the worst.
Yeah, well, we got the latest Paul R. Nelson commercial.
Oh, good.
Wow.
And this one's supposedly pretty
A
good.
new one.
No one has heard this yet.
All right.
We have connections now in the Paul R. Nelson camp.
Yes, we do.
Because even Geraldo played that last ad on his show last night.
He did?
Yeah, it's all about Paul R. Nelson.
How did we pick up on him so early?
I don't know, but everyone's jumping on now.
Wow.
We just lucked out.
Yeah.
I would love to say we're that damn good. We just lucked out.
So like we're like Kreskin.
But we have the brand new ad that no one has yet.
All right.
And we're not even allowed to tell people how we got it.
Okay. I don't mind. As long as we have it.
Here it is. The latest Paul R. Nelson campaign ad.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to witness the marriage of this man, Bruce, to this other man, Bubba. If anyone objects to the marriage of Bruce and Bubba, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Well, preacher, I object.
Oh, thank God. State your objection, sir.
Well, preacher, it's two dudes.
Well, Ron Kind says anything goes. He says I can marry anything to anything.
Well, preacher, Ron Kind is the wrong kind of guy to get advice from. Hey, today it's two dudes, tomorrow it's two dudes, a lesbian, a pedophile, and a partridge in a pear tree. I think we better stop playing games with holy matrimony and leave things just the way God showed us in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Romeo and Juliet, not Romeo and Julio.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, candidate for Congress. I approve of this message, and my committee paid for it. If you support traditional American values, help me keep marriage sacred. Vote yes on the marriage amendment and vote Paul R. Nelson for Congress.
Wow.
Paul R. Nelson.
Did you say Paul R. Nelson?
Oh,
Does Ron Kind, does he have a
I said, did you say Paul R. Nelson?
yes.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Paul R. Nelson has left the building.
How great is that? The mega mix that one of the fans sent in.
Oh, God, that song was stuck in my head all morning.
Yeah.
I woke up with it in my head. I'm driving to work singing the Paul R. Nelson Funk Soul Brother song.
What do you think of the new ad?
I love it.
So do
Wow.
I.
They just have gone completely one way. They've gone completely with the mudslinging tactic.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope it works for him. I don't know. Like I know what his stance is. It's really hardcore right wing Republican, which I'm really not into. You know, I'm more.
I'm sorry, what?
I am not into hardcore right wing Republican politics. I'm also not into left leaning bedwetting liberal politics. I like taking a little from column A, a little from column B.
Right,
you make up your own mind.
Can you tell me
Yes, sir.
what's the little from column B? Because column A, we've seen you have Nazi helmets and guns.
See the
and you hate all races and creeds and colors. Now, what's the other side that you take a little bit
you do
of?
see a lot of the right on me come out, but
A lot of that comes
left,
out on the radio show, so it's actually a good question.
The left,
What do you think from the left?
I keep camouflaged a lot. I'm a pretty charitable guy when it comes to
you
things.
give the white charities. That does make charity does not mean
White
left.
charities. There are enough black people giving to black charities that I feel I don't have to cough up my hard-earned money. You know
Wow.
what? You know what
Hold
I give?
on, wait a minute.
You know what I give to black charities? It's called my tax dollars.
Somebody on the left side, catch him because he's falling. Right on the left. Hold on, he's leaning left. He don't give to no nigga charities.
It's called my tax dollars. Those are my charity contributions to the black community.
What is the left side?
The left leaning that I have a little bit.
Oh my God!
I'm not.
I'm kind of with you, Patrice. I don't really hear a lot of the left coming out of Anthony.
I'm not one of these staunch supporters of George Bush. I think he's a boob. I think
that's not even that. That's not even. His wife don't even like him no more.
How about gay marriage?
Come on,
gay marriage. I'm fine with that.
Come on,
I could care less.
There you go. Gay marriage.
Gay marriage.
He wants Bruce and Bubba to get
Tony
married.
Duke.
Abortion. I say let women have them whether they want them or not. In some cases, I say let the boyfriend make up their decision.
Oh,
can I interrupt for
you almost ambidextrous?
Can I interrupt?
Dr. Martin to surgery. Doc Martin. Wham! One right in the old breadbasket.
Big phony.
Can I jump in here for a second? Al from New York. Al.
Hey, I just got to know, is that a bit you guys made, or is that a real commercial?
See, that's what's getting so confusing now. People really think we're just making up Paul R. Nelson commercials. That is a real Paul R. Nelson commercial.
The commercials you've heard are...
That's going to be hitting the airwaves very soon.
Genuine Paul R. Nelson commercials. The song is a remix that somebody did. That didn't come from the Paul R. Nelson camp. No. Although, I think if he wins, they should play that behind him as he's accepting his victory. At the podium.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Thank you.
Let's say hi to Steve in Jersey. Steve.
Dude, that was the greatest ad ever. Please play it again.
Which one? The Bruce and Bubba one?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Please play it again.
That is a good one.
All right, we'll play that again. Let's go to Bernie in Boston. Bernie.
Hey,
Bernie.
what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, when are you going to have Paul R. Nelson on the show with you guys?
You ready for this? 7 o'clock today.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock today. We talked to
Paul R. Nelson.
Yeah. Awesome. By the way, the mega mix was done by producer Dan.
We're like Imus.
He would like to mention producer Dan.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
We're like Imus now, getting politicians on the show.
Yeah, look at us. Look at us.
Paul R. Nelson. We got a congressional candidate from Wisconsin.
People don't understand how messed up this is because I don't think we agree with a lot of the stuff he's saying.
No.
And we know that Ron Kind isn't obsessed with the masturbation habits of old men. And
we know
we see through all this crap.
Do you have his platform? You
can't tell from that commercial?
But I'm saying all of his whole platform.
It is so right down the right-wing line. Yeah. I mean, anti-abortion, anti-stem cell research, anti-gay marriage, staunch supporter of Bush and the war in Iraq.
Anti-sex in general.
Really?
He's not
just for procreation.
He's not into sex.
Seems like a very religious guy, very family-oriented guy. He's got the wife, the kids, the whole thing, and he's just using Ron Kind's platform of what he wants. What Ron Kind was doing was trying to get a bill passed that would fund a sex study. That included all these things, like Vietnamese prostitutes because of the spread of AIDS. Like they wanted to see how that worked. The old men taking care of themselves at the old age home is just like the sexuality of older people and what they might need to make their lives a little better as they get older in that way. Just this overall sex study. But he made it sound like in that commercial, like he's pulling out tax dollars going, show me some Vietnamese prostitutes. Here, I got some tax dollars here. All right, hook up that electrode over there to that teen girl and let her rip. You know, it's kind of taken out of context. Oh, yeah.
That is hot, by the way, that is sexy.
And he justified it by saying, you know, if he wasn't doing these things, you wouldn't have to hear it on our commercial.
That's right.
But we're going to tell you anyway because
he knows it makes a good commercial. On the official Paul R. Nelson website, we get a plug. T-shirts. The Paul R. Nelson T-shirts are officially sold out. And then he writes, thanks, Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, I guess a lot of the pests and fans of this show absolutely wanted the Paul R. Nelson T-shirt, so they went to the website and they're wearing them now.
Just the dregs of humanity. Why?
Walking around with the Paul R. Nelson.
Why can't you support...
All right, look,
because I'm Paul R. Nelson. I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Let's play the spot again.
I guess nobody's serious is that funny.
Yeah. Once again, here's the latest Paul R. Nelson commercial. It's entitled Bruce and Bubba. We can't write funnier stuff than this.
No. Great.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to witness the marriage of this man, Bruce, to this other man, Bubba. If anyone objects to the marriage of Bruce and Bubba, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Well, preacher, I object.
Oh, thank God. State your objection, sir.
Well, preacher, it's two dudes.
Well, Ron Kind says anything goes. He says I can marry anything to anything.
Well, preacher, Ron Kind is the wrong kind of guy to get advice from. Hey, today it's two dudes, tomorrow it's two dudes, a lesbian, a pedophile, and a partridge in a pear tree. I think we better stop playing games with holy matrimony and leave things just the way God showed us in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
That's terrible. I'm
Juliet,
sorry.
Not Romeo and Julio.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, candidate for Congress. I approve of this message, and my committee paid for it. If you support traditional American values, help me keep marriage sacred. Vote yes on the marriage amendment and vote Paul R. Nelson for Congress.
Vote Paul R. Nelson, people.
Yeah, he'll be on the show in a few minutes here.
Paul R. Nelson.
This segs into something that's been pretty cool. We've been asking the listeners to come up with political ads for members of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
And there's a couple that came in that are really funny about Anthony.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
And here, listen to this really fast. This is from Joe.
It is ein Amtseintrag, so will ich ausgehen. Ich tat es nicht Gehalt und nicht Lohn. Ich tat es deiner Selbstwillen.
This is Anthony Cumia, and I approve of this message. I don't think I approved of that. Isn't it simple, short, and sweet?
Maybe before we get fired, we'll explain. To help out the listeners, we all said, I'm Opie, and I approve of this message. And we went around the room, and so they could tag their spots.
Actually genius.
I want that translated. I'm not sure I approve of that message.
This is Anthony Cumia, and I approve of this.
It could have just been talking about the trains.
And then this came in from Beth H.
Candidate Anthony Cumia wants you to think he's a regular guy. But is he? Do you shop on Rodeo Drive? Anthony Cumia does. Do you live in a mansion in Long Island?
Wow.
Anthony Cumia does.
Wow.
Do you drive a Shelby Mustang? Well, guess what? Anthony Cumia does. Do you have mind-blowing sex with a girl half your age? That's right. Anthony Cumia does. Candidate Anthony Cumia. What a lucky
This is Anthony Cumia, and I approve of this message. The tag.
Wow. Wait, is that an anti-you? But she started off saying he wants you to think he's a regular guy.
It sounded so anti until the end.
Yeah, but then he realized, you know what? This isn't a bad thing.
How come they're all about me?
That should have been an Opie. This is Opie. Greg Hughes, and I approve of that message.
I'm kind of happy they left me out of it, man.
We all threw our tags out there. Jimmy did, everybody, but they're all about me.
They left me out of it. Here's the last one we'll play for now. Anti-Anthony. This is from John in Hartford. This is one of my favorites that came in. Well, that ain't it.
No.
Anthony Cumia.
Hold on.
But that was another one against me.
Jesus.
Who they hate me.
Before you head to the polls...
No, here it is. I'm not having a good time with these CD players lately.
Before you head to the polls this November, Steve C. would like you to know a few things about his opponent, Anthony Cumia. Did you know that Anthony Cumia doesn't like black people? In fact, he lives in one of the whitest neighborhoods in greater New York City. And though he may be surrounded by Jews, it's a known fact that Anthony Cumia is a Nazi. And during a recent skit on the Opie and Anthony program, Anthony played the part of Senator Mark Foley. Kid toucher? You decide. Steve C. speaks with perfect enunciation and inflection. Steve C. has never had a girlfriend placed in a loony bin. Steve C. cares about the environment. He drives a hybrid, not some flashy Mustang. Steve C. cares about the environment because he lives in the environment. Grr. Paid for by the World Wildlife Fund. Steve Irwin, treasurer.
Steve C. That was a pro Steve C.
Yeah.
Anti.
Martini Steve?
Yeah.
All right.
Anti-me.
Anticlimactic. The other ones were a lot.
Actually, what was good about it was the music in the back. You got to hear it.
Yeah.
Well
the ominous music when they talk about me. And then it gets all
trumpet.
nice. Yeah.
Right.
Patriotic. But that's what they do in all these all right, spots.
We got to step aside. This show's going to move real fast. We got Paul R. Nelson next. We also have Borat coming in about half hour, I guess.
Nice.
All right. Patrice O'Neal in for Jim Norton. Jim in Atlanta all weekend long. There you go. There's all the info you need. It's the ONA virus spreading across America. It's good to know. Phil Mushnick. Phil Mushnick.
Phil Mushnick.
Phil Mushnick.
Phil Mushnick.
Ned Ryerson.
He's sports writer, I guess.
In the New York
sports
Post.
Complainer. He's not even a writer. He just bitches about everything.
You know what? We like to bring the whole country into our discussions. I have no doubt every paper in America has a Phil Mushnick.
This guy's in the sports section. He writes a column, and he does nothing but bitch and complain about people that are working for a living.
Yeah, here's the deal. He writes a sports column, so you would assume right off the bat he's got to be a fan of sports. But you read this column day in and day out, and you realize that maybe he's not into sports anymore, and he should go write about something else.
Yeah.
So today he takes a shot at us.
Yeah, has a little problem with us. Wednesday, he writes, during the Knicks opener, Madison Square Garden Network twice ambushed its audience with that Opie and Anthony radio show ad in which they tell a woman that it's not her dress that makes her look heavy, but her, and then he puts expletive. Really? Her expletive? I'm thinking in my head it's got to be worse than ass.
I would have to go with the F word.
Right. C.
Or maybe the C word.
Something awful, yeah. Other than demonstrating that Opie and Anthony are vulgar, what's the rest of this message? That they're cruel? Brilliant.
The message is very simple. It's tagged and tells you what the message is.
The message, jackass, is the fact that we can't do anything but radio. We're so stupid and single-minded and rude that we couldn't possibly hold down another job except for radio. And we've even had trouble doing that over the course of the years. That's the message, Phil. Sorry we had to explain it to you.
Basically, that commercial shows that in the real world, we just stink.
Yeah, we're horrible. The joke, Phil, is on us. That we can't work, we can't operate as normal human beings in real life. So we have to sit behind these microphones because it's the only place we can really function. See, Phil? God, when you got to explain it to retards. And while these two champs are so hip and happening, should we forget they eagerly threw in with Vince McMahon to host his NBC XFL pregame show, which was not only pure and predictable garbage, but served as the warm-up act for history-making garbage. Well, Phil, yeah. But you know something?
Well, he's always had a problem with Vince McMahon.
Yeah, he hates Vince.
He goes after Vince McMahon all the time.
Hates him.
Not as much lately, but he thinks, that all those wrestling shows don't have a place in our society, don't have a place on TV.
And he was really jumping on them when they were at their peak.
Right.
You know, where a lot of people were watching and entertained by it.
We're embarrassed that we did the XFL because it didn't go anywhere. That's the only reason we're embarrassed.
And let me tell you something. I got no embarrassment for it. Somebody offered it. We took a shot at something. It's not like a Phil Mushnick ever takes any chances. He's the kind of guy that will sit there and die at his desk at the New York Post after 50 years of just bitching about
just a miserable guy
other people that are taking chances and working and doing things.
Just a miserable guy that has no business writing about sports at this point. He doesn't like it. He hates what sports has become. So move on. Go find another hobby.
Perish the thought he'd take any chances or do anything.
Yeah, go do something new if you're not enjoying what's the sports anymore.
We took a shot at it. It was years ago. It bombed.
Actually, I'm not even really that embarrassed. It was NBC.
No.
It was pretty exciting.
NBC. It was cool.
Who am I kidding? It was a career highlight
Phil
for us.
Mushnick.
Phil.
Shark Hunter.
You
can't do much with Mushnick as a lesson.
Yeah.
No, just the name alone. When he shakes your hand and goes, "I'm Phil Mushnick," don't you just you want to go ugh and wipe? You want to Purell your hand.
I guarantee when people work with him, like people that go, "Hey Mushy," or Yeah, PM, he hates anything that...
Mush. Yo, Mush, what do you got today, Mush? Don't call me Mush, it's Mush Nick. Why can't they just call me Nick, not the mush part? You're Mush Nick.
So what does a dude like that like? See, that's what I always, like, what is...
We're reading his column, and he's just bashing everybody.
He don't like anything.
But what's he enjoy? He has to be
he enjoys
to the yang, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, obviously he got into writing about sports because he enjoys sports, but he enjoys old school sports. He enjoys, underhand free throws. He enjoys the two-hand set shot as far as basketball goes. He enjoys football with leather helmets.
When the Celtics were all white.
Right.
Those
little shorts.
He enjoys baseball when they were wearing baggy uniforms.
And ran in fast motion around the bases in black and white.
See, there's so many like Phil Mushnick out there in society. They can't grow with society. There's music critics that think it ended with the Stones.
But it ain't Phil Mushnick's fault, though.
Well, then move on, though. It's the New York Post fault that they don't get a more hipper columnist to write about today's sports.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not. How can you blame Phil Mushnick for being Phil Mushnick?
Look,
being Phil Mushnick.
Look, no problem. I'm sure bashing it is part of the job. Sure, but all I read is him bashing. I don't see an inkling of this guy actually enjoying watching sports. So I say the One Pest should email this guy and ask him if he's retarded because he didn't understand the Opie and Anthony TV commercial. And we're not pissed off that he's trashing us. Trust me. We got print in the New York Post today. He's playing right into our hands.
And it's printed in the Post. You could get a hold of him. It's phil.mushnick at NewYorkNYPost.com. Phil.mushnick.
Mushnick.
Phil with one L.
At NYPost.com.
Yeah, go ahead. Because you're free to comment on any columnist's column. So go ahead.
Yeah, have fun with Phil.
Have fun with Phil today, guys.
A quick little mission. Have fun with him. Have fun.
I don't want to lose our guest here that we have on the phone. I am so honored.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, really fast because it might set up the next break.
Yes.
John Alberts from Long Island. I have no idea what this means, so please give me more info. It says, all it says on the instant feedback, that Super Bowl champ died yesterday in a car accident. Some bitch ran a red light, just thought you'd like to know. Punching out John.
What? How about some more info?
Did we lose one of our guys last night?
That Super Bowl champ?
Is that the guy that came in and got stung on the ball bag?
Super Bowl. The mouse traps on the
Are you kidding me?
One of them died?
I'm starting to think that we might have lost the guy that won our Super Bowl competition.
Wow. Was that the story? Where was he from?
It's maybe that's the story on
the
TV.
Northport story?
I don't know, but that's all John is writing so far, and it just starts in the middle of a sentence. That Super Bowl champ died yesterday in a car accident.
Well, get more info on that, people.
We need more info on that. But without further ado, let's say hi to Paul R. Nelson.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on your show, gentlemen.
Mr. Nelson, it's an honor to speak to you. We've been keeping track of your campaign over the course of the past few weeks. And, it's an honor to talk to you. You've been a lot of controversy. I've seen you on TV a lot about your ads against Wrong Kind.
That's correct, and some of that credit has to go to your show. When you guys picked up our ads and crashed our website, our phones started to ring off the hook. I know for a fact that reporters working for the Washington Post and Tucker Carlson and others at MSNBC listen to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, what do you do for a living? You're a real estate agent?
I'm a real estate agent and a hockey dad.
A hockey dad. Now, that's something we're a little confused about. We know what soccer moms are, but what's a hockey dad?
Hockey dad.
He likes to knock his kid's teeth out.
His kid to hockey every night.
Oh, you take your kid to hockey. That's nice. And you come off like a very wholesome guy, very American, kind of American dream family.
You know what that is.
What is that?
You know what an American dream is to a Negro. You know how we...
Well, Patrice O'Neal is here. He's
that's white people's words for, the R word with two quotes.
Sometimes Patrice gets a little out of hand, Mr. Nelson.
Sorry.
I don't... just don't pay any attention to him.
I just want to know, how do you feel about 300-pound Negroes sleeping with small white women?
He doesn't... You know something?
He's laughing.
He's laughing. Could we maybe get a few minutes of a Paul R. Nelson interview?
Well, you don't think that that's a valid question? What if I wanted to vote for Paul R. Nelson? I'm a big black man. I want to know if he minds if I come to Wisconsin and deflower a couple of delicious blue-eyed devils.
Let's keep it simple. Paul R. Nelson, are you a fan of the Negro?
I'm a fan of all people.
All people. That's what Paul's been about.
How about those Mexicans that are sleeping and peeing in the spinach?
Oh, okay, Paul. What about immigration? What's your stand on immigration and the situation we have with a lot of illegal aliens coming over the border?
Sure. Hey, we've been very clear on our positions in our ads that we're not a very nuanced campaign. We try not to leave a lot of room for ambiguity.
Mm-hmm.
I would be against illegal immigration. Of course, Wrong Kind would be one that would want to sponsor amnesty for illegal immigrants. So that's all we're pointing out. And people keep talking about our attack ads. You will note in our ads that we do not go after Mr. Kind for personal financial malfeasance or marital infidelity. We are simply pointing out his voting record. These really are not attack ads. They're really what the campaign is supposed to be about.
No,
telling the voters the difference between what the two candidates would vote.
I understand that, Mr. Nelson, and believe me, I am a fan, but let me play the devil's advocate here. Do you think that your ads kind of leave it a little vague as to where that money was going, really? It kind of comes off like a Wrong Kind is taking the taxpayers' dollars and going to Vietnam and paying for hookers. It sounds a little worse than it really is, because I think in actuality it was a bill based on a sex study all wrapped up into one. And it kind of sounds like these are separate incidents in your ads.
Right, and but the language in this ad, and that's why we put the NIH grant numbers, the To-Me amendment number. I mean, we live in the information age. People can go to our website at paularnelson.com, and they can look this stuff up. This is part of the congressional record. The words that we used in the sex studies ad are part of the congressional record. It's actually really, really accurate, and I would certainly challenge it.
So you think Ron Kind is obsessed with the masturbation habits of old men?
No, I don't think he's obsessed, but I do think that he knew what he was voting for when he voted to fund that study.
Yeah.
Paul, you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice O'Neal here. Black man. Two man to man. You don't think, just man to man, you don't think that hooking up electrodes to a woman's vagina and making her watch porno and see how she reacts to it is a little bit sexy, just as a man? I know you're running for Congress, but just as a dude chilling out with a beer, you don't find that to be hot?
The point that we're making, whether or not we think that may be an interesting study.
Yeah.
That someone took the time to take an electrode.
All right, be careful, Patrice, because they're dumping out.
To take an electrode. Did they dump out on me already?
Possibly. I just want to help you out. We're teenage girls, porn, and something attached.
And electrodes.
And electrodes. Let's just keep it at that. Everyone can figure it out.
Somebody took the time to do that as a study.
Yeah.
That doesn't get us just a little bit of a whew. Like you didn't have to wipe your brow a little bit. A little sweat didn't drip down your face. Just a little.
It's
all right, listen, Opie and Anthony, I wanted to issue a public challenge on your radio show to have Mr. Wrong Kind actually come out from underneath his desk where he's curled up in the fetal position, sucking his thumb and asking for his sippy cup of milk and a blanket. I want him to come out from underneath the desk, and I want him to come on the Opie and Anthony Show Monday morning, the day before the election.
Right.
And let's have the pests call in, and we'll have a debate on air.
God, would that be great? Everything.
Wouldn't that be great? Why won't he face you?
Wrong Kind is scared to death of the things that we've been running, the ads that we've been running in this campaign, because as I mentioned, we have been running ads that accurately depict his votes. And Mr. Kind, his values and his waste of taxpayer dollars are well outside of the realm of the voters here.
Speaking of which, we got the brand new ad. I don't know how we got it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The Bruce and Bubba ad.
I love the Bruce and Bubba ad.
Well, we happen to think it's a moment of brilliance. You know, we have a lot of young people in this country that don't pay attention to politics because they think it's boring. And we put some things together that we think have made budgetary issues a little bit interesting, and now we put an ad together that we believe will make the gay marriage issue a little bit interesting to young people. And I don't think that young people understand how much power they can have in an election. Your listeners, they want to go on our website at paularnelson.com, make a small contribution to our campaign. We are beating the political life out of Wrong Kind with these ads exposing the way he votes.
So you're not a fan of the fruits?
I'm not a fan of what?
You know, fruity people.
Look, they can do anything that they want. We're not putting any restrictions on people, but you can't tear down our institutions. And the institution of marriage has served mankind pretty well since, as we point out.
I think straight couples have already destroyed that institution. I mean, let's be honest.
That's a fair point, right?
I mean, what is it? What's the stat up to? Like 60 to 70% of all marriages fail?
That's a fair point, man.
I mean, we've already destroyed it, so.
All right, Opie, you man-loving. Just take. You listen to Paul R. Nelson's ad, and you tell me if that sounds.
I say let them suffer like us, right, guys?
You sound like you tell me if that sounds like something you want this country running around with men walking around, men holding hands and being married. That's not me, Mr. Nelson.
They only want to
I
get
agree
married
with
for
your
insurance reasons.
with your platform.
They would stay doing because men don't want to get married, but they just do it because they didn't get insurance.
Do you are you for anything like that, like some kind of legal, not a marriage, but some kind of joint partnership between gay gentlemen or women that they can then get benefits and health care together?
Well, listen, fellas, anyone can go to an attorney. You can own property together. You can put together joint agreements where you can visit each other in the hospital. Certainly, people can live however they choose to live in
a legal contract,
legal agreement.
Right?
That's fine, some kind of contract,
but not in the eyes of God.
Well, however, the legal definition of marriage has been a sacred contract between a man and a woman. I just think it would be very destructive to our society to go ahead and do that. And we can look to Western Europe, to Norway and Sweden and the Netherlands, places where they've done this,
right.
And it has certainly been destructive.
Paul, what if they're two really hot lesbians, though? You know, not the butchy kind, you know, but like lipstick lesbians.
Not the ones that are shown on the news when they get married. Jesus.
He's laughing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, isn't that more?
Come on.
I love Paul R. Nelson.
Isn't that more for us? Isn't that more?
Paul, you got to lean a little bit for us. I mean, all right, man on man. All right, let's be honest. We all understand that. But lipstick lesbians, where's your stance on that and them getting married?
With gay marriage, we're gender neutral.
He's pretty straightforward with that one.
What's your stance on lesbians and electrodes?
Well, he's already stated.
How about Vietnamese lesbians with electrodes? With old men watching.
That's something Wrong Kind wants money going.
That's wrong kind.
To Wrong Kind. Did you guys just sit in that room when you figured out that you could put a couple of letters at the beginning and end of his name and make it wrong? Did you guys just go, oh my God, this is great?
And as we were sitting at the table discussing this, we realized we had destroyed the man's political future right there and then because.
How do the polls look, Paul?
Not looking good for Paul.
Yeah, we haven't taken a poll at this point.
He doesn't want to know.
No, why? What's
Paul? You gotta be honest here. You know it's going to be really, really tough to win this election, right?
No question. Every incumbency is extremely strong.
Yeah,
that's why incumbents, challengers have to come out and they have to make very articulate points, and they have to tell the electorate why it is that you should fire the incumbent. And I think we've been doing a fairly good job of pointing out some of those reasons.
Hey, Paul, I think I could help you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got pics. I got some pictures you might want to see.
What, you got Wrong Kind there?
I might have some pictures.
What do you got? Don't believe him.
Look how excited. You can tell how excited Paul R. Nelson is.
I call him Wrong P. He's Wrong Opie.
What about abortion, sir? Where are we at?
Hey, come on. You guys have listened to the commercial. I'm a pro-life candidate.
Yep.
4 children, 1 on the way. So I'm a big supporter of children.
Yeah, he's you're pretty much right down the line, Republican, conservative.
That's probably a fair statement.
Yeah, fair statement.
How about taking it out from time to time there, Paul? You like Sean Kemp.
Paul, I gotta be honest. I once held hands with a man at a Mets game.
Yeah, I have too. My dad.
Aw, that's sweet.
What?
His dad.
What about him?
He held hands with him.
Oh no, this was just another man.
Who?
That I wasn't related to.
This is something I've never heard of, Paul.
Oh no,
I could see it now. The Paul R. Nelson and Anthony Show. I don't want any part of this.
Wait.
Opie holding hands with them.
I told the story on the air. Where are you at with me, Opie, holding another man's hand that I wasn't related to at a Mets game?
Opie, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with you doing anything you want with another man, short of getting married, Opie.
There you go.
It was our own Danny, and I didn't know. I thought I was holding my girlfriend's hand, and they did the old switcheroo, and I walked out of Shea Stadium holding another man's hand. It's a true story.
Paul, just to get to know a little bit more about you aside from politics, what are the things you find funny? Like, where does your sense of humor lie?
I sell real estate, so I work with people. I enjoy laughing. I try and laugh at work. I find everyday life things humorous. I enjoy Bill Cosby's humor. I enjoy Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck.
Oh, well, it's it's the Midwest.
You're losing us, Paul. You're losing us.
He's a Midwest guy. Midwest guy.
You might be a politician, F.
Can I buy a house in Wisconsin?
Yeah, what's the real estate market looking like in Wisconsin?
Real estate market in Wisconsin's a little slow right now.
Yeah, everything, right?
It is.
That damn bubble burst right after I bought.
Slow for you, Anthony.
Yeah.
So when you lose the election, you're going back to real estate, or?
Oh,
when I lose the election, I'm not planning to lose the election.
He's not planning on losing it. and I want to know, I am throwing my hat in the Paul R. Nelson ring, and I want everybody else that's listening right now in Wisconsin to vote for Paul R. Nelson.
Whoa. Why?
Because I like this guy.
That's it? That's all it takes?
I like his gusto. He's got gusto. We might not agree, Paul, on all of the issues, because it's very hard for everybody to agree on every issue that a politician has. But I kind of like this guy. He's got spunk.
The fact that he doesn't like Italians doesn't mean anything to you.
I don't know about Italian. We don't discuss things like that. And I don't think Paul R. Nelson has.
He doesn't.
He judges people as people, not as colors or
immigrants.
You got. Excuse me?
Italians are illegal immigrants.
My family came here so long ago.
You snuck here, and you probably named after a town where your great-great-grandfather grew up, Cumiaville, and you came here and you destroyed our lives with your mobsters and your spaghetti sauce. I want you out.
I want to know how you'd live in buildings with bricks stacked up with no cement holding them together, my friend, if it wasn't for my relatives. So you quiet down, Patrice.
Paul, I'm still on the fence. I'm not sure if I want to vote for you.
I don't know.
I got another. I'm being honest. I got another scenario for you.
All right, let me tip you over here.
All right.
Here's what the main qualification of a candidate should be to the American people.
All right.
That is that the American people know unequivocally where the candidates stand on the issues. You may not agree with Paul R. Nelson, but you will always know where Paul R. Nelson stands on the issues. That should be the primary qualification for any candidate running for public office. And I submit to you that most candidates do their hardest job of trying to obfuscate the issues and confuse the American people as to where they stand.
All right, I got one more scenario, and how you answer this question will decide if I vote for you, okay?
Oh, boy.
Let's just say there's a guy from Long Island who went to college in Geneseo at a state school, and he was very lonely. He was 400 miles away from home, and he wanted to join a fraternity to get some friends and a social life.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say this fraternity made him drop his drawers and pick up marshmallows. And then maybe waddle across the floor and drop the marshmallows on something that represented maybe another fraternity that they hated.
And he wasn't using his hands at the time.
And he wasn't using his hands.
Right. Well,
where do you stand on that?
As long as he's not marrying the marshmallows, I'm okay with that.
Okay, see?
I'd vote for Paul R. Nelson.
Paul R. Nelson. And, Paul, if we may, this is a very good question that Patrice brought up. What does the R stand for?
Raymond.
Paul Raymond Nelson.
Hey, Paul, did you hear our mega mix yet?
I have not. Oh, you know what? We have heard your mega mix. And, I wanted to thank you guys for that. You know, we noticed in our campaign office, by the way, we've listened to almost every show where you've been talking about us, and my campaign staff laughs until they cry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're really funny.
You are. You've become big fans. But I've noticed
yes.
over the days that you have become more of a fan as you've explored our issues.
Actually, we started by hating you because of the negative ads, but then we're like, man, there's a sense of humor in these ads, and then you completely turn us around, and and I don't even know if we agree on anything.
Not there, like I said, there are a few issues I agree with, a few I don't agree with, but you do, like he said, you do know what he stands for. And I don't know what this wrong kind is all about, except he's kind of hiding.
All right.
That's what I see.
He is absolutely hiding. I think your pests need to get him out from underneath his desk and motivate him to pick up the telephone and call the Opie and Anthony Show, and so that we can have a debate on air on the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right.
Paul, any problem with somebody maybe collecting World War II memorabilia? Because I do that.
Oh, not a problem. I sold a house recently for a fella that had his whole house full of World War II memorabilia.
See, thank you.
Can we be specific here and say Nazi?
No, it's from all sides. I have a British Enfield rifle.
Time out.
That gun control, Paul.
Conservative Republican. I'm all for guns.
All right. I love this guy. See?
How about black men with guns?
Illegally.
All about guns.
If they're legally obtained.
How about nines, nigga?
Yeah, we gotta go. Paul, thank you so much for checking in with us, and good luck on the election. And pests, help out Paul R. Nelson.
Paul R.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right.
There he goes.
Peace out.
Paul R. Nelson, everybody.
This is Paul R. Nelson, and you're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right.
It's Paul R. Nelson. I can't believe we talked to him.
He's like a celebrity to us.
I love Paul R. Nelson.
He's just a dumb real estate guy from Wisconsin.
He's a real estate guy.
But to us, he's a celebrity now.
He's a celebrity.
All right, we got to break because we got Borat coming in. It's the One virus spreading across America. The movie opens today. I can't even, the movie's called Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan. But it's getting massive reviews. New York papers giving it 4 stars. All of them giving it 4 stars in the New York papers, I guess. RottenTomatoes.com, 95% good review. Good review. I talk like him now. Good review.
Who's the idiots that didn't give it a good review?
Just
Who are the people that didn't get it?
Just some dope, too cool for the room, saying he's ripping off Andy Kaufman.
Phil Mushnick.
All right, I was answering your question, but
you two speak amongst yourselves. Who cares? Whatever. Talk amongst yourselves.
Now, one ass saying that he's doing a cheap Andy Kaufman, which I completely disagree with, by the way. The guy's just a dope. He's just too cool for the room. He has to be the one. Like, I'll be the one that writes the naked review on the movie. Phone ringing.
How about Linda Stassi?
Huh?
How about Linda Stassi? Did she give it a bad review?
I don't know. She doesn't do movie reviews, so.
No?
Well, hey, that was the big intro for Borat. What's going on?
Maybe
we can't do a better job than that.
Maybe he's busy.
He's in bathroom? He's in bathroom. Be right back.
He's in bathroom. Be right back.
Maybe he decided not to do our show. Maybe he got some last-minute info on us.
He was offended that Paul R. Nelson was a guest before him.
Hey, we can take a break and completely catch up and then get into Borat.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
What do you think? Where is he? Is he taking a you-know-what?
A duck?
Is he panicking on us?
No.
What's happening?
How can he panic?
Hey, Borat! We're on in the bathroom, so.
Are we?
Borat!
What are our numbers in the bathroom?
How's it coming out?
Doing good in the...
2 out of 3 stalls love us.
All right. That's good. We're up.
We're up a bit. I don't know what to do. Is he coming down the hall? Oh, my God. If we break, we could be back on track. Should we do that? He's going to have to wait like 7 minutes. All right, let him dump.
All right, let him dump.
Let him dump. I don't think anyone's going anywhere.
Then jump right now. Make the decision.
There's a big guest for us. We went long with Paul R. Nelson. We're taking another break.
Make the call.
All right, it's the only virus spreading across America. Anthony doesn't like that. Anthony doesn't like the kisses on the cheek.
Well, yeah, it's customary in his country.
I'll just go for a handshake.
No, he's got it. It's
right.
customary, Opie. You would be insulting him.
Very nice.
Now you got to put some Purell on your cheeks, dude.
I could.
Hello. Oh, feel free to sit right here on this beautiful red couch.
Yeah, well, we tried to get Borat in about 15 minutes ago, but at the last minute he had to go to the bathroom.
Yes, I had problem with my anus.
Yeah.
Last night, I very excited. I go to your nice restaurant, McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I eat a 14 hamburger and 2,000 packets of this red soup that's called ketchup. And now this morning, after what just happened, my anus, it hang loose like a mouth of a tired dog.
Yeah.
So you don't have fast food restaurants in your hometown there?
We do not have so much. There are stalls on the road that maybe sell some fermented horse urine or horse's throat that have been boiled, but not so much this wonderful hamburger. I am bringing back 3 so that my premier can eat it on the opening of Parliament dinner.
And what do you think of the American toilet? It's nice, right?
Whoa. Very nice. I make my toilet in this room, and in the corner there is a bowl on the floor with water in it, which is very convenient to wash your face with after. Yeah.
Whatever you can use it for. Yeah, the water in the bowl. That's.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. Yes.
Well,
yes. You're very nice people.
People are loving
like.
You
America, USA.
Yeah, you like?
Yeah.
You know we're shock jocks.
What a minute, shock jock.
Have you heard of shock jocks in your country?
What a minute, shock jock. Shock jocks. Shock jocks. What a minute, shock jock. Shock jocks.
They say outrageous.
Shocking things.
Outrageous. Crazy things. Yeah.
What, you shoot gypsies live? No. We have a show like this in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the entertainment like over there? You gypsy shooting?
Very nice. Our number one show is hosted by animal actor Johnny the Monkey, who was the star of Trans-Sibirski Express and hundreds of other pornos.
Pornos, huh?
Yes.
Great. Well, people are loving your movie, your documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People are loving it, except I'm hearing maybe the governments in your country aren't very happy about it.
There have been some controversies in my country of Kazakhstan about the amount of anti-Semitism in my movie film. However, eventually the Kazakh censor allowed the film to be released after deciding that there was just enough.
I'm a little confused by the name, though. Couldn't you come up with something a little shorter there?
Borat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan.
Right.
This is the abridged title.
It doesn't.
Oh, it is.
It doesn't flow off the tongue, sir.
Why not?
I think it does.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think we should call it?
That's a good question. I wish I had an answer. I would look brilliant at this point.
Borat Informative Learnings of America for Make Benefit.
Exactly. There you go.
Good name too. How do you explain on the beach that bathing suit that you had on?
Yes, when I was in the Cannes Film Festival, I wear a bathing suit. Very nice.
Very nice.
It is the official Olympic swimming suit of Kazakhstan.
Oh, it is? Okay, that's where it fit in.
You must have a good crumb to wear it. You have a nice crumb?
Yeah, I've been told.
It is,
okay. Yeah, it's not
we
bad.
say to be a good interviewer, you must have a good crumb.
Good crumb.
Yes.
Crumb.
Yeah, you have a nice one?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Can I touch it?
Italian. No, that's okay.
Why not?
Well, I kind of like girls to touch that, not men.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a man.
No, I touch it.
No, you're a man.
What the problem?
Because you're a man.
But I am not the man who makes a bang, bang, bang in anus of other men.
No.
Anthony.
I have made a sexy time with 3 women and 15 prostitutes.
Yeah, but it sounds like you want to go to the edge of the forest with Anthony, though.
No, I do not like to make...
you want to go to the edge of the bars, right?
I do not like to fill anus with goose liver, so there's no tearing.
No, okay.
So there's no tearing. Goose liver. Is that what's used?
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, because it's very slippery, I guess.
No, in my country, now homosexuals treated equally. They no longer have to wear blue hats.
Are they allowed to get married?
What?
Are they allowed to get married?
Why would they get married?
Well, it's the big fad here in America.
They do not want to get married. Last year we had very many of them. We found 15 of them.
Yeah.
But after we cage them and give them electric therapy, we cure them.
I like how you think, sir.
Now, what's the problem with the Jews in your country?
The Jew. We would like to say that we in Kazakhstan very much support anti-Jew warrior Melvin Gibson's in his statement about the Jew. He say that they start all the wars. We also have proof from our government scientists that it was the Jews that were responsible for the end of the dinosaur period.
Your scientists have come up with that one.
Yes, Dr. Yamak.
Dr. Yamak. Just one scientist?
Yes, so Dr. Yamak, you have one scientist. He also proved that a woman's brain is the size of a squirrel.
Yeah, again,
like
now,
a little peanut.
A lot of women are coming out and saying that...
Look at this man, he is a big...
Do you have... Hey, do you have that color in your country?
We have one man like this. He work in a circus. People pay 25,000 tenge to touch his hair. He's called Gogol. You know him?
Don't I look like Kazakhstani women?
You are not a woman. You are a big man.
Yes, sir.
I would like to wrestle you with no clothes.
And I wish I had the cram that I should have been blessed with.
Oh, you don't have a big cram?
Oh, I wanted a baby on, but I didn't get blessed with a big cram.
Yes, mine is thick like a can of Pepsi.
A lot of women have been talking about your film and saying that it doesn't show them in the best light. Like you.
Thank you very much. It is not a problem. They are not allowed in the cinema.
No,
not where I'm from. We have a pen outside the cinema where you put your animals and your wives.
Yeah.
And you must give in a ticket stub to collect them. If they are not collected within 3 days, then they are resold.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
I like that.
So obviously they don't vote yet over there or anything, right?
What?
No voting. Let's just laugh.
We say to give a woman vote is like to let a monkey fly a plane. Very dangerous. We stopped letting monkeys do that ever since the Astana air crash of 2002.
Yes, yeah, we all heard about that.
Yeah,
that was a sad day.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he is a big,
very strong,
big black man.
He wants to wrestle you naked, Patrice.
Huh?
He wants to wrestle you naked.
I don't care.
He wrestles people naked.
All right, I'll wrestle him naked. How much is a Kazakhstani dollar or whatever you call it compared to American dollar?
Our conversion rate is $1 US is about 250,000 Kazakh tenge.
Now, what does one Kazakh tenge buy you?
It buys you a woman's.
There's a lot of prostitution over there.
Yes, my sister, in fact, is the number 4 prostitute in all of Kazakhstan.
I read
Congratulations.
this morning, yeah.
Yes.
The family must be proud.
We are, particularly since last month she received an award from the Minister of Industry for Best Mouth Party.
Mouth party. Wait a minute, so one American dollar can get me 250,000 Kazakhstani prostitutes.
If you could find that many, I guess.
Yes.
Wow.
He likes the prostitutes.
Well, I mean, not the. Jeez,
Yeah.
I don't like the prostitute.
You must.
I'm talking like he does. That's all.
You must come stay in my house. You can eat my food. You can sleep in my house, and you can use my sister. She is tight like a manzanus.
And he likes to swing a little bit, you know. He likes to.
I like to swing.
Like Tarzan.
Even he knows. I thought he was going to say like a gorilla, but he was like, oops. It reached there. Did he get Flavor of Love out in Kazakhstan on television?
What?
No.
No, he doesn't know what that is, of course.
When do you have to go back? Do you have like a visa or something?
Yes, I must return soon. I stay in New York for a few more days, and then I go return. I'll arrive back in Kazakhstan maybe in 3 months. We travel. Yes.
How do you travel? It must take.
Yes, we go a boat, and then my son Bilak, who is 11 years old, and his wife is waiting for me. They have a new child. Who we are hoping to sell to Madonna.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yes.
Would you ever think of living in?
It's a very nice country, but I like very much Kazakhstan. It's a very similar place to America now.
Really similar?
Yes, we treat people equally. We have opened in May the Almaty Disabled Care Center.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's
That's
very nice. We have 300 new cages for them to live in.
That sounds like a great industry.
Yeah.
In your country is the making of cages.
Yes, and there is a
There's
public...
a lot of cage stuff.
Yeah, it's like the cage welder must do very well over there.
I'm sure that keeps crime down.
Yeah.
Keeping a lot of people in cages, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, we should talk about the movie. For the people that don't know, you gotta explain your movie to everybody. It's getting great reviews.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you don't even have to be here, so we appreciate
4
it.
stars in all of the newspapers. And
4 star is good?
4 stars, very good.
So the American government give it 4 star?
Well, no, we have like newspapers that's separate from the government. We're supposed to.
What?
Different guys have different opinions.
Yeah.
What does Premier George Walter Bush think? We are very big fans of him.
Oh, you like him?
Although he is strong, although not as strong as his father, Barbara. Tough guy, Barbara. My name Barbara. Don't mess with me.
Who's in charge over there in Kazakhstan?
Premier Nazarbayev, glorious.
Glorious.
He is a glorious leader.
And he takes care of his people.
Very much. He is a very wise and very strong man. Mm-hmm. He, in your country, you win the vote. Mm-hmm. The one with most votes wins.
Right.
In my country, it is the one who can suspend the heaviest weight from his khram. He managed a car battery for 3.4 seconds.
Hey, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Are you guys fighting anybody right now?
Yes, we are defending ourselves from evil nitwits Uzbekistan, who are our neighbors.
Oh.
You best. Oh, right.
Yes, it's a very bad
you were all the former Russians, right? All former Soviet Union.
Yes,
right?
Before 1991.
Oh. Yeah, they were all under communist
Now it's a bunch of countries we can't pronounce.
Yeah.
That's all I know. And explain the movie, though, there, Borat. You went around America?
The movie films show how I come to America to make reportings for my country.
Yeah.
And then I fall in love with a beautiful woman and must go find her.
Ah.
Her name is Pamela Anderson.
Yeah?
Yes.
Got a crush on her?
Yeah.
You gonna bring her home
I
with
did
you?
not crush her, no.
No crushing her.
You like the,
In my country, you American women, you like to have their teeth, yes? They're very up.
Yeah.
In Kazakhstan, we like it to dangle.
Oh, really?
Our women's, to make themselves look more pretty, they hang rocks from them. In fact, Miss Kazakhstan, Karilga Shatmova, She have a beautiful pair that make dangle 1.3 meter.
Wow.
1.4 if you include the milk valve.
And when
she bending over, it looked like she have 4 legs. Yeah.
That's very attractive.
Very nice.
So, traveling across America, what did you learn about America as you were filming this movie?
I learned many things, democracy, how etiquettes your people, but I also learned some things that surprised me. For example, that it is now illegal to shoot at Red Indians. Yeah. And can I please use this opportunity to once again apologize to the staff at the Potawatomi Casino in Nevada.
It was an ugly scene up there.
There were no signs.
No signs. Well,
yeah, because a lot of people, I guess, from your country would think that we could still do that.
Yeah.
Shoot Indians.
Yeah.
A lot of things have changed. I don't know how much of our history.
It is a shame. It is a shame.
It is a shame. I don't know how much of our history you're familiar with and when it happened and how long ago, but that was a while ago.
Do they get along with the other kind of Indians, the Dot Indians?
What, people from India?
Kazakhstan, yeah.
Yeah. What?
The other Indians.
Dot Indians? What are the Dot Indians?
Well, there's the red ones that at the casinos, and then there's the Dot ones that we mistake for Arabs.
Yes. What?
The ones that look like black people with white people hair.
Ah, yeah, you're angry. Yeah.
Now
you are a fat.
Whoa! Whoa, Borat!
I like, very nice.
Just having fun here.
Borat's messing with my self-esteem. I just asked about Dot Indians.
Women would go crazy for you in Kazakhstan. They like it very much, a fat.
Would they let me get on top in Kazakhstan? Or what's the
position?
The known position, the best position.
Most famous position in Kazakhstan is called the dog style.
Ah,
right.
It's where the man stand up like this.
Oh, yeah.
And the dog stand like this. You have tried this?
No, never tried that one. Now, you say you fall in love with a woman and you try to find her. What is the difference? Like, it seems like in your country you don't treat women that well, and like you said before.
What?
Well, you treat them differently than here. How do American women react to the way you treat them?
I do not know. I mean, I have not had time to buy any here yet.
Okay.
But I do not ask them.
No.
Yes.
No, you just kind of fell in love.
Some of them, when I am walking in the streets and I ask them how much, they get angry.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. By the way,
they're not all prostitutes.
A lot of people on the a lot of people on the Instant Feedback want us to tell Borat that he's not our slave. He's an equal here.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember Borat saying anything about having slaves in Kazakhstan.
Well,
and if there were slaves, they're not black American dudes.
We're trying to educate him.
I have a slave.
What are the lower class citizens in Kazakhstan?
I have a slave. His name is Bishkek. He is Uzbekistani. But he liked to be chained.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yes.
Then it's okay.
Gypsies once broke into my house and they touched Bishkek in a bad way. He became depressed.
Yeah. Well, Borat has to go do some TV. Are you enjoying the TV?
What?
Are you enjoying doing American TV?
Very much.
Yeah.
I went on this show Letterman's.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I on stage with this pop star Beck.
Beck, yeah.
Very pretty girl.
By the way, you shaved the mustache. You look like that guy from Talladega Nights.
What?
Yeah, the gay guy, the gay Formula One driver. Are you related to him?
I am not a gay.
You just go to the edge of the forest every once in a while.
I do not go to the edge of forest. I have never made a romance inside another man.
You know, that mustache...
Maybe once on the Feast of Shurik, but this is obligation.
That mustache in America kind of, means something a little different.
In my country, if you do not have a mustache, it means you are a lully.
It does.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is going to be really awkward because he's got to go to do TV. Do you take photographs?
Yes.
Can we get a quick photograph?
I like to take photographs of ladies making toilet.
Hey, we're going to get along. All right. He's got to go. Borat's got to go.
Yeah, he's very busy.
I want to take you back to Kazakhstan. I will make a lot of money.
Selling him to the circus.
No, not selling.
No. Come with me.
He wants to
take you.
Well, you got to give me a context.
Well, to touch your hair, I would think.
Sleep with your sister. Do a little circus work.
Borat, you get him a part in your next movie, he'll go.
Okay.
He'll go with you.
Very nice. But please, I ask people to come see my movie film because my government have told me if it's not a success, I will be executed.
By the way, we'll never see him again, unfortunately, so enjoy your career. We get you guys just before you make it, and then we get you when you're way down at the other side.
How many Kazakhstani ooplees are you getting paid?
Oh, boy.
For this
movie.
This movies.
Yeah.
This movie is...
How many prostitutes, put it this way, how many prostitutes can you buy from this movie?
Well, I tell you, it have made a lot of money in Kazakhstan. It took the #1 spot from Hollywood movie King Kong, which has been the #1 film in my country ever since it was released in 1933.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
I'm not saying a word.
We don't need to say anything.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, you're a joy to have here.
It's very nice to be with you people.
Yes.
Can we go later on, make a party in my hotel room, drink vodka, wrestle no clothes, and shoot dogs from window?
We certainly could. I would love that.
Sounds like a party.
Sounds like an afternoon of fun.
Yeah.
The name of the movie again, sir, because I can't do it. It just doesn't
It is
flow.
a Borat.
Right.
Cultural learnings of America for make benefit the glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Of course it is, Opie.
It's Borat, everyone.
Yes,
thank you very much.
sir.
I love you.
You're wonderful.
I like sex.
All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll continue. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. They were trying to talk me into, trying to get him out of character.
Yeah.
I guess that would have been a good gag, I guess. But that was just way too much fun to just go with it.
The character he does is so friggin' funny. I mean, why? Yeah. And you could see him out of character. I'm sure we'll get him out of character at some point.
I tried a little bit because, did you see Talladega Nights?
Yeah, he's in that.
Did you see the movie, though?
No.
The movie's, it's okay. It could have been a lot better. The concept was great with Will Ferrell and all.
Yeah.
But, what's his real name? Sasha Cohen, right? He plays a gay Formula One driver, just beyond hilarious. Beyond hilarious in the movie.
Guy's blowing up, dude.
We'll never see him again.
That guy's going to be huge. This movie is just getting the best reviews. Unbelievable.
We'll never see him again.
The character is such a goof. Oh.
I was telling Patrice, too, I'm like, usually when guys play characters, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, stop already.
I think Jim Norton's the same way. But he just pulls it off so well. Yeah. I knew he was pulling it off really well when Patrice was going with it for the most part. Because I thought
don't go with anything.
Because I thought out of the three of us, even though people were asking me to go with it, to try to break them, I was thinking the whole time when Borat, Sasha, whatever, came in, that Patrice would finally go, all right, dude, stop. We all know that
Patrice would be the one that goes, all right, don't talk to me in that
you're
voice.
British, you're Ali G, stop.
But it was on the tip, but the dude, it's almost like when I was looking at him, it's something connected there where it was almost like he was like, just come on.
Just go with it.
And I'm like,
just go with it?
And we both had eyes like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'll do it, man. Because it was there, and I was just like, I wanted to just throw in some come on, Ali, chill out, man.
No, it's great.
Ali, what are you doing?
Come on, Sasha. Stop playing, dude.
It brought me back to being a kid because it was almost like a Santa Claus moment.
When Santa Claus shows up?
Well, I'll tell you why, because as soon as the interview was over, this is what we give you guys, the behind-the-scenes stuff. As soon as we went to break,
Yeah.
He pops out of the chair and he starts talking with his British accent. I'm like, oh, man.
You want to take a photograph?
I kind of...
like, wait,
I kind of wanted him...
Where did Borat go?
I kind of wanted him to leave his Borat. Like, the little kid in me was like, just play it all the way through and walk out as Borat. But he jumps up and...
That made me like him more. That made me like him like more. Like, you know, because it's like if he had got up and been like, I'll get you by.
Yeah. We take photograph.
Right.
Photograph.
Yeah, but he's like, and then he's like, thanks. And then he's like, and then he goes, sorry. You know, in the British accent, I can't do it. He's like, sorry, just, you know, I really had to take a, and then he said the S word for, you know what. And, and he took me right out of it. I was like, man, I was being a kid there, bro.
You're Borat.
You're Borat.
Because then he puts, you know what's really weird? He puts on the, he goes back to his regular voice with the English accent, and his body mannerisms and facial expression changes.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's like, even though he's got the dopey mustache, he's like a smooth, cool guy. And 2 seconds ago, he had that dopey face on with the thumbs up thing going. It's like in a split second he changes and he's kind of like smooth.
Yeah.
The English, you know how the English are.
I got to tell you, the X-Hammers got the good interview. They dumped out a bunch I'm starting to hear now.
Oh, well, any reference to female parts that you can't talk about on the radio, he was using certain descriptions of them.
Yeah.
That were really funny. But, well, that's it. You know, hey, sorry. It's the price you pay for...
free radio.
FCC regulated free radio. That's why it's free.
Wow.
What can we tell you, people?
Yeah, well,
that's how it is.
I'm hearing 7 dumps during that segment.
Before he came in? I thought you were talking about his bathroom habits.
Well, then the one. So let's go with a total of 8 then. There was 8 there. Let's say hi to Shane in Florida. Shane, what's up?
Howdy, boys.
Hey.
I don't know if it's line of the day, but it was pretty damn funny. Borat said he liked to take photos of women making toilets.
Making.
Pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
Making toilet.
Making. Did they allow that? I hope so.
I hope they would. I don't see any problem with that.
I hope they allow that because that's
could actually be in a factory. They're making toilets.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what the line of the day is today, but it's gonna be. It's got to be one of his. It just has to be. Joe in El Paso, what's up?
What's up, Arne? What's up, Patrice?
How you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, man. That guy is the funniest guest ever, I think, in my opinion, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Is he too big to have his own XM show?
He's never gonna.
What are you kidding? That guy's huge now.
Joe, let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Johnny.
We will never see him again. The movie is gonna be beyond huge. They're saying it's one of the funniest comedies in forever, basically. Like they're pretty much saying it's the funniest comedy ever.
Yeah, I've never seen a movie get so many 4-star reviews.
And they're already talking about paying him $50 million or something like that for his next movie.
Yeah.
The gay character he does on Ali G.
Is he going to just run off to Africa for like 3-4 months and then come back and not sign any contracts?
Oh, why? Why did you have to do that?
Because Dave Chappelle is a nut.
Why do you have to do that?
Because Dave Chappelle's crazy.
Relax. You don't have to stick up for Dave Chappelle.
No, I'm not.
He blew it.
I predict that he'll be back, though.
Yeah,
I do. I because I believe that he's at the level he's at right now. He didn't grow with the show.
Yeah.
He's at a certain level. Borat is big. It's official. And his next one, he'll come in and he'll be down.
I hope so.
You know.
There wasn't a dead spot in that 20 minutes.
How long do you give it before he is so sick of doing that character? That's the downside of doing a character-driven movie or
Well, the beauty
interviews.
is, though, he's doing the press junket now. And honestly, I think he only has to do it for a couple more weeks. That's it. And maybe at an award show or something like that.
But when a movie's huge like that, he'll be out on the street and people just be like, hey, Borat, do it.
Yeah.
He's smart, though.
Do the Borat.
That dude's smart. He'll do it, and then when they rise up against him because it gets too big, he'll just disappear into another goofy character.
Yeah,
he's been Ali G forever, and that's still going on because that never hit that I'm tired of it stage, and he'll do the other thing.
Well, actually, I don't think a lot of people jumped on the Ali G thing, but now with this, they're going to go back and get the DVDs and kind of catch up on what that's all about.
I hate to admit it, I haven't seen one Ali G. I'm going out.
I saw
and getting
a couple.
It. I'm going out and getting it today.
Now I'll get the box set.
Today I'm going to get it.
Famous in England forever.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, let's say hi to
Certainly
Joel McHale.
Is.
Joel.
Hey, Joel.
Joel McHale.
Joel fell asleep. Oh, boy.
He didn't want to wait for us?
We got
our buddy Joel McHale.
Hard hours over there at the soup.
Who does the soup. He made me laugh pretty hard because he celebrated his 103rd show.
103rd?
Yeah, everyone does
that dude
the celebration at 100.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
He makes me laugh, man.
Well, he can work
he's
those.
a funny guy, man.
Well, he might have killed himself because the phone's not hung up, but we can't get him on the line. Joel!
Is he
You're killing us.
Playing the silent game with us?
Maybe.
He's sitting there laughing, snickering to himself.
Yeah, he's made the soup worth watching every weekend.
He is good,
on
man.
the E channel.
It's hard to do those clip shows, you know.
It's disgusting.
Clips. And to make it entertaining like that,
I'm going to put him back on hold.
He's very smug.
We'll go back to Joel in a minute. Russ in Alabama, what's up?
Hey, it's Wes in Alabama. What's up, boys?
Well,
Hey,
Wes.
What's up?
Patrice, what's up, chocolate face? Good, man. That was a line from his movie.
Oh, that was a line from his movie?
That's funny. I don't care, dude. You don't have to have a disclaimer.
Dude, it's a line from the movie. It wasn't me. I swear to God, I didn't say that. Don't beat me up if you ever see me.
Whatever, do you think?
I'm just kidding with you, Patrice, man. I saw you in Birmingham here a couple of months ago, man, and you're hilarious. But we saw the pre-screening of that guy's movie, and he comes to Birmingham, Alabama, and he gets etiquette training here.
Yeah.
Holy crap, it's hilarious. He gets chased out of the place, so you guys just got to go out and see it.
You seen the movie?
Yeah.
How long is it?
I mean, it's regular movie length. We saw the pre-screening. Let me tell you, like an hour and a half. You know.
Wait a minute. What keeps that character from being boring for an hour and a half? Like, what is in it to keep?
Oh, my God. It's the interaction between people that have no idea that it's not a character.
So it's like serious.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Did I say that right? Not a character.
What makes it so great is like part of it's written and part of it is him just messing with people. It's hilarious.
A lot of political incorrectness.
The whole thing is totally wrong. You guys would love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Too bad we couldn't get a screening. Roland.
The funniest part.
How the hell am I going to go see this movie this weekend?
I think I'm going to see it tonight.
Why didn't you invite me to a screening?
I did, but there were all the times I emailed you guys about. They only had like 3 screenings.
I'm sorry. Can you take the helium balloon out your throat, please, for a second?
Oh, Jesus.
Can you go into man throat mode,
Roland.
please, sir?
Yeah, give us your deepest voice, Roland.
Hey, the funniest.
Hold on. We're getting a bit from Roland. You're done.
Roland, your new nickname is Tender Voice.
You didn't have to be tased, Opie.
Well, it's my new bit, though. I got to try it out.
I understand.
I got to work out the bugs.
Yeah.
Hey, Roland, what's your deepest voice there?
Hey, how are you? I don't know.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Can somebody get the lotion out of the basket?
Oh.
Did Borat's people like the interview?
They loved the interview.
They did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed to go real well.
Yeah, he really enjoyed himself.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Why, you walked out with him?
Yep.
And what did he say?
He said, thank you very much. I had a great time.
Does he remember our names? Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm thinking next movie, Patrice.
Maybe.
You never know.
Hey, did you see him out on the street?
Yeah.
Did you see him go out? Were there people waiting for him?
On the other side. He went on the right side. People were waiting on the left side.
Do people look at him and go, oh, my God, that's that guy? Is he, like, highly recognizable now?
Yeah, people walking the building. There was, like, the double take. By the time they realized it was him, he was already...
He is.
Yeah.
The Borat character is
a lot of him
massive on YouTube. It's just massive.
Yeah, a lot of costumes
Halloween
on
Borats.
Halloween Borats.
Our own Danny was a Halloween Borat.
Yeah, oh, Jesus, a little too much.
He wore the bathing suit.
He got Borat to sign that bathing suit that he wore at the Halloween party.
All right, I think Joel called back. Joel.
Yeah.
We're giving you the nice plug, and you're not even there.
Well, they were. I could hear you guys talking, and Roland kept saying, "I'm going to call him right now. I'm going to call him right now. I'm going to call him right now." And so I felt like I was in one of those dreams where I had died.
Yeah.
I was going, "No, I'm right here." And
I'm here, please.
yes, and then tears, and and then I was okay.
Hey, Joel.
Yeah.
I think we have a pretty nice relationship going.
I think so too.
You've done our show, what? Almost 10 times now, maybe?
Yeah.
We could call it 10.
I saw the celebration you had for the 103rd episode of The Soup on the E! channel.
Is that something?
With our new pal, Joel McHale.
Is that something people do?
What?
Celebrate the 103rd show?
That's why
that's
why
once
he's
a
good.
week. Like once that takes 10 years, but on E! is like on 5 days.
Yeah, was it the 103rd airing?
Yeah.
Of the same episode.
We air 8 times. It takes about 6 weeks to get to 103 episodes.
Joel?
Yeah.
Got a little problem.
Uh-oh.
Saw a lot of people congratulating you on the 103rd show.
Right.
Where was the call for Opie and Anthony to congratulate their new friend Joel McHale?
Those were people that came in to do the Daily 10.
Oh.
None of them actually came in to wish me anything.
Yeah.
We grabbed them and said, hey, would you say something?
Something tells me
for us to muster a camera crew together to fly to New York is
that would have been a bit much.
That's almost like going to Mars.
We'll send our own video.
Yeah, we would have made our own video, Joel. I'm starting to think this relationship we have is like fake. It's like
it's not a real friendship.
It's not a real friendship. It's hey, I need to promote, and you guys need content.
Yeah, we're like friends with benefits. I just kind of use you, and then I leave you, and then I'm like, hey, I don't have a girlfriend right now. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do they just drag in people for all those like clip show type things, and like you're there all day?
All those like countdown shows.
Yeah, the countdown shows and things like that. I'm just thinking
real celebrities that come in for those. Those are all kind of people that are kind of working, whereas the Daily 10 or E! News gets actual celebrities, and then people in the building go nuts when they're there, and you can't make eye contact with them, and the halls are cleared.
Oh, they tell you to knock it off.
And then I'm like, it's Michael Rappaport, and they're like, don't even look at him. don't look at him. Get out of the hallway.
That's bad.
That's pretty funny.
You know what?
Michael Rappaport.
That's brilliant. Our buddy Jim Norton did David Letterman the other day, and I went for the taping, and man, you're not allowed to look at Dave when he's not on that stage. We learned that.
Well, that's for your benefit, because you might melt because of his star power.
Yeah, I've heard people have either turned to stone, their hair gets that pure white.
He's now a legend. So
yeah. So what are we working on for the soup?
Well, it sweeps.
Boy,
people are going nuts.
Yeah.
And Tyra is going to tackle, and I'm not kidding, racism, homelessness, and modeling scams.
Is that the 3 most important things?
We're both obsessed. This show and Joel McHale we're both obsessed with Tyra Banks.
I didn't tell you my Tyra story. I didn't talk to you guys.
You got a Tyra story?
I was on Tyra.
You were on Tyra.
They might cut me out. They might absolutely have me removable.
You better hope for your career they cut you out.
Wait a minute. I was, she was doing a web show, and I was one of the judges because of the web junk thing.
Oh, Jesus.
So they were showing films and I was one of the film judges, and they had a girl that got up there, and the first film was, I've been fat my whole life.
Oh, no.
And I lost 15 pounds. And I just think that I'm a tough girl now, and everybody's going, yay. So she said, Judge number 1, he's like, hey girl, you are beautiful, and you should stay beautiful. And everybody's like, yeah. And I go, hey, give it up for fat white women, because it's courageous to put fat white women on camera. Give it up for a fat white girl on camera. Come on, fat white bitch. So,
Jesus Christ.
So she started crying.
Of course she did.
So Tyra gave her don't listen to him, girl. And then they cut my mic off for the rest of this.
Wow. Oh, would I love to see that clip.
I'm sure they burned it.
Oh.
You got to get to be friends with one of the editors and get a copy of that.
Yeah, is that how you guys work it?
Yes.
So Tyra's doing all that for Sweeps Week. What else is on TV this week that interests you guys?
And went to the Playboy costume party.
Okay.
And she wore her costume was like an 80s aerobicizer instructor.
Yeah.
And people were wagering at the party whether vomit and tears come out of Lycra. So I want to see. And then did you guys see that Chevy Chase is going to be on Law and Order?
A story ripped from the headlines.
Yeah. I saw the clip or the preview, whatever, and very disturbing to see Chevy Chase in that role.
He's so bad.
Yeah.
At acting. He's such a horrid actor that he's trying to do the Mel Gibson thing, is what they were working on here.
He's got the drunk thing down.
Yeah, he's got that down.
But then you combine that with the anti-Semitism, and then it's kind of like starting up a 74 Nova again.
I think it kind of just looked like a reality show to me.
Yeah,
that seems like Chevy just walking around his house. Just blurting out anti-Semitic lines and being drunk.
I guess this is a comeback of sorts.
Well, I got to tell you, we've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of people because of what we do, and I got to tell you, the most pompous ass ever.
Yeah.
We were on the John. Which show were Donnie Deutsch.
Which awful show were we doing?
We get to do all the awful talk shows. Although we finally got to do Letterman, which was cool.
Yeah.
But before that, it was John McEnroe. It was Donnie Deutsch.
Working the way up the ladder.
Our Donnie Deutsch interview never aired. And we were on the same show as Chevy Chase when he was wearing a pink sweater, and we were in makeup together, and the guy just wouldn't even acknowledge there were anyone else.
Doesn't acknowledge anyone else is in the room.
In the room.
He couldn't get... You remember
that from even like you'll hear that from 6-year-olds.
Yeah, they hate him.
It was a fun ballroom and good candy, but that Chevy Chase, he really fooled himself.
He couldn't get any friends for his roast. I heard about the Comedy Central roast. Not one person who meant anything to him historically for us, like Bill Murray or whoever, Jane Curtin.
Somebody, the people that have worked with him in something.
Nothing.
Beverly D'Angelo couldn't get her.
They had Greg Giraldo roasting him. I'm like, why do they have people that don't know you roasting you? And it's because nobody.
Oh my God, no one likes him.
He's got their reputation.
Lorne Michaels would have shown up.
Yeah, nothing.
No one.
So what else there, Joel?
Well, Courtney Love. Also, speaking of Mel Gibson, was helped by Mel Gibson he brought a drug counselor to her.
Really?
Now this is all in her new book, and it's got a rejection letter that she received as a kid from the Mickey Mouse Club. And the song goes like, M.I.C., see you in rehab. And that didn't work at all.
Don't tase Joel McHale.
I just tased you.
Dang it,
Behave.
we got that from the show, and now I know why. Thank you.
But you know what the thing is? You could say it on the show, and then you could put that little smirk on. You can't smirk on the radio.
Yeah, and it'll be like the Native American looking at the trash.
Right, one single tear running down your face.
All right, let me try this one. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, now and this is true. Ivanka Trump is now dating Topher Grace, right?
Really?
Isn't that exciting? It's sad that I know
Who's
that.
Topher Grace?
Yeah, thank
they
you.
They were in Las Vegas, and apparently they were canoodling, and they were very close.
Oh.
Upon hearing the news, Donald Trump called Topher the biggest, most lavish, spectacular, nerdy indie film to ever bang my daughter. That worked pretty well.
That's very good.
All right, what happened to this? I'm some sort of weird Toastmaster.
You don't have anything on Madonna this week?
Oh, well, yes, of course. We have set up, we have whole new graphics for her. We appeared they showed a clip of the soup on Dateline NBC 2 nights ago in showing how she is being vilified. And I'm not kidding.
Really?
So the soup could not have been, I was watching it thinking, okay, we've got to watch the interview, and then they showed a clip, and I've never been more complimented in my life.
Your show was news.
Yeah, they cut to me saying how her check had cleared and they had her baby shipped to her.
All right, Joel. Yeah. We're looking for the cheap Opie and Anthony plug.
Yeah.
Or we're going to have the pests attack you.
Wow.
Okay, we're sending a crew to you.
All right, so
that'd be nice.
I might have to. This is how we're going to literally have to buy bus tickets for these people.
We can make our own video, but
we got a handy cam.
But we expect some kind of Opie and Anthony plug. Yeah, of course we would. We're looking for publicity.
What, now you know that more like 15 times more people listen to your show in 1 hour than watch 8 episodes of our show.
I know, but we even know that the goal is to be on TV. There's something about TV. You get a little more respect than doing this crap every day.
Yeah, but everyone, hey man, that would be great. It is you know that. You know that you're going to be hurting yourself.
It really is.
It's not. Yeah, it's like you're going on the Logo Network.
Oh.
Well, wow.
Look, man, if you're into the Logo Network, that's fine.
Yeah, what's the Logo Network?
It's the gay network.
Oh. How did you know?
It's the Poofter Network.
Because I'm bisexual. Oh,
now it's out.
Of course you have to watch that for material for the soup, right, Joel?
Yeah, you must.
Logo Network is one of our go-to.
You must pull a lot of stuff from that network.
Yeah, we pull a few off, a few clips.
Yeah, sure.
But I can only do about 2 an hour.
Or pull a lot of stuff out of that network.
Whatever.
See, on TV I can point.
Yeah, you could point, you could smirk, you could go, If it's not working, you go, and move on to the next thing, and it looks cute.
Make a big eye like,
And then we always feel slightly tired afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, Joel.
All right.
Joel, when?
Congratulations on getting Borat.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, what is that? What are the chances of him coming to the E! Network?
Ooh.
Well, if you gave us that opportunity to congratulate you on the 103rd episode,
you're not letting this go, are you?
We would have made something happen.
Okay, we're sending a crew now. Guy, you made me cry. You look at work, I'm crying. Oh,
all right.
No, he wouldn't come within 5 square miles. It's part of a court thing.
Oh.
All right, Joel.
Joel, we'll see you on the soup. When is that?
This weekend.
Tonight at 10, and then it repeats 80 times.
80 times.
Yeah, I just
miss it.
I watch it during one of the repeats.
They're even sneaking it onto other channels now.
Yep.
Where they just shove it in, and all of a sudden, I was watching what happened. I was watching CSI.
Right.
Now soup is on.
All right, Joel. Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before they cancel us.
No, you're doing fine. That show's been on forever. It's an institution now.
Yeah.
Institution, my friend.
Now I'm stuck, actually. You're right.
Yeah, you pretty much are. All right.
You guys, and thanks for helping me lower your ratings this morning.
No problem. Thank you,
went
Joel.
from Borat to me. All right.
All right, Joel. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
There he goes.
Joel McHale from
Joel
the
McHale.
Soup.
Watch the soup.
Carlos.
You guys got Borat?
Yeah, we got Borat.
We had Borat.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Borat was pretty cool, man.
I heard some of it. It was funny stuff I've heard, man.
Yeah, I think his movie might actually do well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a winner.
I'm not familiar with how Mexicans do. Is this sarcasm or is he being serious? I'm not familiar with
Mexican
Panamanian sarcasm. I'm not sure.
Panamanian
uncircumcised sarcasm. I don't get it.
Yeah, of course, this is Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, Patrice, see, you're the one that gets me in trouble.
I'm not positively.
And everybody goes, oh, Carlos went on and said he did his Mexican character after Borat. Did you hear Carlos a Mexican character? German sure knows how to be a beater. What's wrong with you, Patrice?
I keep forgetting.
Carlos is really from Kazakhstan. He's not even Mexican. The guy's from Kazakhstan.
Carlos is
His name is Borat Mencievich.
No me gustan las mujeres sin pelo. Qué bueno.
Yeah, we had a great morning, man. Borat just killed it.
I know. I was not being sarcastic.
All right, so I'm just checking.
And then Joel, did what he did.
Oh, my God. Phone-ins are just the worst. Phone-ins should be illegal in the business, man.
They really are.
I couldn't.
You can never have the upper hand in a phoner.
Oh.
Like when you guys call into a show, you just, because we're all insecure asses. You're on the phone by yourself, wondering if they're enjoying what you're saying. You know they're looking at each other like, oh.
Here's every phone call.
Back goes Griffey looking up, and it's out of here! Or is it? No, it's off the wall. My mistake.
It's almost there. You think it's... No. He caught it.
I like the banned phone calls for the... I can't do them.
Yeah.
Even that wasn't bad in terms of bad phone calls. We've had some that were just the worst.
I've been bad phone calls. I've been horrible waking up.
Yeah, but see, even that though, you go, this sucks. I'm getting out of here. You'll just hang up on us.
Yeah.
You'll see something's not working. It's like,
I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Like the people that are on the phone though, and they don't know the show. They've never been on the show. Oof. Oh, can those get brutal?
So, Carlos.
Carlos?
Oh, I'm sorry, we're talking again?
Not too much pressure on you.
Yeah, we're talking. We're actually got to wrap up here, but...
No, go ahead, guys. This show is kicking so much ass. I just wanted everybody to know that I'm going to be at the Beacon this weekend, and we just released, the shows are sold out, we released like 200 tickets.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to be the guy that ruined the show, but I just want you to know, next time I call in, I'm going to do my impression of a Panamanian.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Panamanian sarcasm. That's what we want to hear.
So is the Philly show sold out?
Yeah, the Philly show is sold out. We were...
That's tonight, Tower Theater.
In Boston, so...
All right, so you get tickets tomorrow night here in New York at the Beacon Theater.
Yeah.
All right on, man. All right, Carlos, thank you so much.
No, I love you guys. This show's kicking ass, man. And I was not being sarcastic, you fat black dude.
I just didn't know.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, Carlos is like a nice guy now. I forgot. Carlos was angry before the mind of Mencia. In my mind, home.
Yeah, what do you got? Like, what are you on the 10th season of that?
It's been on forever.
10 seasons?
It's been on when it was the Ha Network. It won't go off. The Daily Show, Colbert, and he's batting cleanup just like every other Puerto Rican.
He's running out of minorities to make fun of, so now he's making fun of space aliens.
He's the Albert Pujols of Comedy Central.
Yeah. Carlos like, what about these Eskimos?
Hey, what's with these rubbing noses, man?
Ever see these people in Bangladesh?
What is with these?
Like, what happened?
What is with the Mongolians? What are they, Chinese? Fijian? We're gonna man on the street in Mongolia.
They're running out of races. God damn.
I know what you're thinking. I don't know what I think. All right. Colbert.
Yeah, next Colbert report.
Next Colbert.
All right, Carlos.
Love you guys, love the show, man.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Carlos,
take it easy, Carlos.
Mencia.
The Beacon, they just released more seats.
And that's how we end today. Patrice, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Puddin'.
You got to do another hour and a half with us. 2 hours.
I'm not going.
All right, cool.
Wait, you got a plug? Where you going to be? Bananas, Hasbrook Heights, when? Tonight and tomorrow, my pal Joseph T. Curry
is doing his comedy. Very cool.
And the headline in the middle. Okay.
Joey Koala. He'll be over there at XM.
Patrice, we plugging anything over here?
Yes, November something or another. I'm at
another awful plug from Patrice O'Neal.
November 17th.
How about you write this crap down?
19th. I'm at Helium in Philly. I'm in Philly. Just go.
Write it on your hand or something before you come in.
Facebook.com at Helium Comedy.
Oh, you can't tase Patrice. Look, see, he doesn't go down. He doesn't go down.
You know how we are.
See, he's still talking.
They're resistant.
We're like running.
No, but look, see, he's still up. He's still up.
What the hell is it going to take?
November 17th and 18th at Helium in Philly.
You think?
It's something like that.
You know what? We try to make the listeners not work so hard.
Oh, okay, November 17th, 18th at Helium Comedy Club.
You're positive?
There you go.
I'm damn sure.
Damn sure.
All right, because your stand-up is beyond amazing. I want people to go see you at the Helium.
I don't think...
in Philly.
And you're not trying to kiss my unas.
You know what? I'm going to see you in Philly. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I said that last time, didn't I? I did. Oh, let me tase myself.
Whoa, Opie goes down. Look at that. Oh, that had to hurt. All right.
I did say I was going to see you at Stand Up New York, which is like 5 blocks from my house, and I never made it.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
All right, listen, if you're not joining us over at XM Satellite Radio, have yourself a great weekend.
Yes, we'll see you over there. There we go. Yeah. Holy shit, it's cold. I can tell you right now. I broke out the winter coat today. Yeah, you got the. Is that the new one you were talking about?
No, I got it. Oh, I got one that's going to make yours look silly.
That's impossible. This is the silliest coat ever.
Big hood and everything.
It's nice and warm though.
No, actually,
all that counts.
Actually, now that I look at yours.
Mine's ridiculous.
Yeah, no one's going to top that.
People laugh at mine, yet I'm warm. I'm a little worried about Andrew.
I'm starting to think he didn't appreciate the cake stomping. We haven't seen
I just would like to see him one time just so we can, like...
Feel better about ourselves?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to I don't want to think like he died in the cold, thinking they smashed my cake.
Yeah, well.
I was treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
As he just dies in a gutter of the cold.
That video moving to the top of the Opie and Anthony YouTube videos, by the way.
Top of the charts.
It's in the top 5.
Is it?
Yeah, the top 5. Number 1 is Bill Burr taking on the Philly audience.
I earned that cake.
That has like 130,000 hits.
Yeah.
Then it's us on Sean Hannity.
Really?
Then these are the top 5. I'm trying to remember now. Then it's
keep looking.
Then it's our TV commercial that Phil Mushnick doesn't like.
Phil Mushdick.
And then it's what's her name? That actress.
Oh, her. Who?
What happened to the nigga Nazi challenge, you motherfucker?
Yeah, that's a biggie.
That's moving up the charts, but it's not in the top 5 yet.
Fuck that.
That was a big one.
Who's the actress, Ant? She was laughing her ass off and fell off her chair.
Oh, Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, she's one of our top Opie and Anthony videos on YouTube. And then finally the cake stomping is
Hello.
number 5.
How the fuck does that beat the nigga Nazi challenge?
How are you, sir?
Hello. What does the hat stand for? No sweat.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. I like that.
Take it easy. Live longer.
Where are you off to?
I'm off to.
He's off to the meeting of the elders of Zion.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going, right there.
Elders of
There we go.
Zion.
He's off to make the rules on the end of the earth, goddamn Jew. Old motherfucker.
I'm just trying to have a nice conversation with him,
Man,
Patrice.
fuck that old bitch.
Look at Patrice.
Fuck that nigga. Talking to old Jews. Don't we talk enough? Look at this sissy. Balls hanging out. Oh, look at, wow. That's right.
Good jogging.
Panties will do nice.
I love the people. And
What's up, babe? What you got?
I used to be a big time runner, but I never did
What
that.
you got?
Had a jog in place at the red lights.
What you got?
You have to stop and
What
keep
you got? Some
jogging.
bootleg purses up in that motherfucker?
Let's talk to this lady.
What you got?
What you got?
What you do? Got some
what
hats
you
in there that
got?
your daughter made? What kind of hats?
What do you got?
What movies you got in there? What you got? Borat?
What you got?
I
Give
don't
me Borat.
I don't know.
What you, Cambodian?
Can you?
Oh, what do you guys got? What are you selling today?
Everything. Anything you see me sell.
I see hats. I see scarves. You got the new Borat movie?
Sir, we're free.
No, we don't sell no movie.
Can I look in your bag?
Not allowed to go in it.
No,
I'm not allowed to go in that bag?
No.
What's going to happen if I go in that bag?
He's going to hit you with that cane. That's a gun. That's a cane.
I'll get arrested.
That's right.
How am I going to get arrested?
All I gotta do is just call the name on you.
Hold on, the skipper from Gilligan's Island.
Before you get the phone out of your pocket, I'm gone.
He's trying to get the lowdown from John Candy's cousin, Freddie Candy. Boop, little buddy. Boop.
Hey, he's not watching his stuff anymore. Let's wheel this crap away. Let's go.
Where'd it go?
Take it with us.
Yo, Hat Man.
Take it with us.
What's up, my beautiful black princess? Delicious. I need to get me and my girl a girlfriend. This gotta stop.
Fat Boy Slim, what's up?
There you go. Hey, how you doing?
How are
Not you.
How will you never be fucked?
Look at the sister. She has to ride the bus. That's outrageous.
At least you can sit in one of the front seats, though, in this day and age.
That's right.
That's nice.
There you go. That's right.
She doesn't have to get all that exercise, walk into the back of the bus.
Hello, ladies.
Look at this.
What are you doing
all
later?
Bundled up.
Going to La Trapeze after this.
Yeah?
Little swinging.
Yeah?
With old 7 chins.
Uh-oh.
Bob? Going to the airport, right? That's me. Okay.
That's Borat?
I'm Bob. I go airport. Yeah.
I thought that was from Islam letters. That's 777. I thought that's some letters from fucking Iraq.
It's in the car. Oh God! I hope.
What airport?
I hope this guy's a serial killer.
What airport?
Opie and
I go. Yeah,
Patrice.
that's me. Yeah. I gotta go to. I gotta go to LaGuardia.
Ant's in a car.
Or was
with a
it
stranger.
Newark? Sorry, Newark, right? Was it JFK? Teterboro? Newark.
Hey, if I didn't know Big A, I wouldn't
Teterboro.
want to know. Look at creepy Big A
Gibbs.
down
My name is Gibbs.
Let's see how this
right?
plays
Is
out.
that what it is? Gibbs? Yeah, that's what it is. Gibbs, and it says the airport, right? Yeah. Which one did they have for me? JFK. Yeah. I'm going out of American Airlines. Yeah, JFK. Okay.
How the fuck did they
Let's
learn
go,
how to
bro.
fly planes?
Oh my God, he's taking off with Anthony. He's taking off with
That's smart,
Anthony.
they are.
Yeah. What's that, sir?
You think they didn't have help from the government hijacking planes? Look at them.
What's that? Oh, it's taken care of, right?
Let's see.
I think it's all paid for, right?
You don't see this on the radio.
It's not paid for?
He's about as dumb as their
All right, then stop.
You don't see this on the radio,
I can't take the goddamn ride then if I got to pay for it. I thought it was free, my friend.
Anthony just got a free ride XM.
Guy wanted me to pay for it. Yeah, I just made him drive me.
He's not happy.
It's nice and warm. He is pissed. But he gave away all the info. He goes, who, Gibbs? I'm like, yeah, Gibbs. Whatever.
He's now backing up on 57th Street.
Screw him.
All right, we're going right in today.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Sorry.
It was nice and warm in that limo, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Opie and Anthony, XM.
Oh.
Why didn't we have this over there? Lyrics and children's songs. Got a lot of stuff to do still today.
Danny was laughing his ass off in the elevator about the dumps. Just reading the dumps.
Oh, really?
That Borat had.
Oh, good. Let's do that.
It was so funny.
Were there a lot of dumps?
Yeah, there were 7 of them.
That blows.
Anytime it was like, man's anus. Anytime he's talking about the man's anus.
Yeah, but they should just let that go.
I know. They don't.
I would love to get a fine because man's anus was said on the radio.
The goose liver part.
Give a copy to the dump report to Anthony.
Yeah.
Man,
God damn it. That's what it is about FM
Keep
radio.
the motherfucking cop asking a nigga for money for my fucking fruit cup.
No, here. Keith.
Man, fuck that.
We'll pay for it.
No, I got to go to the bank.
Here. Don't take his
fruit cup.
Please don't take his money.
Yo, don't take his money.
Here.
The fuck's up with you, copper?
Motherfucking police robbed
damn
me for my motherfucking drugs. Now you gonna rob me for my fruit cup money, nigga. I don't
Try the chicken gumbo.
I don't eat veal.
Why?
No.
Is it a spiritual
Because
thing?
of the way they make the poor little guy suffer.
You are shitting me, right?
I made my choice years ago. Veal is delicious and tender.
How about on Mike?
But I won't.
There you go.
I won't fucking eat
You're
it.
shitting me, right?
I don't eat veal.
What the fuck is the difference between that and a stupid little chicken who's stuck in a cage his whole life so he can have his head cut off?
Chickens live a chickeny life. They run around and just eat shit, and they just all chickened
And what
up.
the fuck does a veal do?
A veal, they make them stand. You know what they make them do.
I know what they make them do, but
and
I don't care.
like it. I saw it. You know what it is? Here's my problem. If I see the situation, I'll have to, if they show a documentary of how KFC makes the chickens take their clothes off and they
yeah, like in the cartoons,
and they stand there freezing.
I'll keep my feathers numbered for just such an occasion. I'll say just such an occasion. Come here, boy. I'll teach you how to play baseball. It ain't like that. They're fucking jolting them with electric probes up their assholes and then ripping their heads off with big machines.
And if I see it, I won't eat chicken. That's why I can't watch it, because I won't eat anything.
So you made the mistake of watching the veal show.
What
the fuck was it? The veal show on the Discovery?
No, it used to be a show called.
Welcome
it used to be
to
a
the
show
veal
called Those Amazing Animals. It came on after That's Incredible years ago.
I remember that.
And they would from time to time before. When they actually had a heart, they would show fucked up shit about animals. Like I saw the baby seal clubbing, and it just destroyed me at the time. And
what's the name of that club? You saw baby seals clubbing? Damn it.
Club Head Bust.
The P. Diddy seal.
Club eyes pop out the head. You know, it was just sad. And the saddest thing was the mother seals were crying. And then at the next week, they showed how they make veal. And it was just like, here it is. I'm not trying to be a fucking fag. I'm just saying.
Doing a good job at it.
I looked at the calf, right?
Yeah.
For it to live its entire life to be my food. Like they make it stand still so it gets mushy, and just when it has no more muscle to stand up itself and falls down on the ground from just mushy muscles, they fucking kill it so that I can have motherfucking veal hootie, whatever the
chops.
fuck. Not a veal cacciatore and
veal parmesan.
Yeah, and I don't, and that, it fucked me up as a kid.
Yeah.
So I just never ate it. So every time they try to show me what they do to food, I turn.
Yeah.
Anytime it's like, we have an expose on what they do with ham. I'm like, fuck, nigga. I don't want to stop eating ham, so I turn. You know,
I just don't dig on swine.
Because they say here, piggy, and they go, and the pig goes in the room, and then he looks around and goes, oh no, and then they shoot him in the back of the head, and then another pig goes, slams the phone down. Fucking killed him. Hey, that pig, nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do about it.
Nothing we can do about that pig. They couldn't do nothing.
How about lobster? Because they always, I always feel bad about how
they put him in a pot. They put him in a pot like boiling.
I used to do a bit about this.
Crabs.
Is that about, because I'm a real animal lover, but I eat meat and stuff. I wear leather and things like that. But God made it so that I can eat it. I'm glad the food comes killed and murdered.
Yeah.
Because if I had to murder my own food, if I had to kill a cow or kill a chicken,
you'd
but
be
the
the size
thing
of a
is,
human.
God
Motherfucker.
put fish here to kill, because fish don't have any eyebrows. Any animal without eyebrows that can't make the face, like if you were stabbing a motherfucker, right, with a knife and he didn't have eyebrows. And he was just looking at you as you're stabbing him, and it's hurting, but he don't have no voice, and he ain't got no eyebrows. So you killing him, and he's like, this is killing me. Like, you take a fish out the ocean, immediately it's suffocating to death.
Yeah.
So it can't breathe. It got a hook in his mouth, and then you just cut it up till it dies.
But it doesn't look any different than he did when he was swimming.
Alive and dead fish look the same.
Yeah.
And you just go, okay, I'll kill a fish. Lobster, you take it as living, hey, and then you put it in, and it turns red. But during that time, you're fucking boiling it to death. And it's fucking sad. It's sad.
But you don't want to think about it. But we are, the thing is, I call it this. We're top of the fucking food chain. We're the big man on campus.
We're not top of the fucking food
on
chain.
this planet.
We're not top of the food chain, Mr.
Campus.
Got a gun, Mr. fucking...
Exactly. We were able to fashion a tool, a simple tool.
You're fucking not the top of the food chain. I'm going to tell you why. Because you have to go to where something else is the top of the food chain, where it's at. And with a gun and with a knife or whatever you do, you attack it. Why don't you get in the ocean and just fucking sit there and wade in the pool, man.
In a shark cage with a fucking spear gun.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're not top of the fucking
we are because of our fucking brains.
We're not top.
Do you think if a lion could fucking lean up against a tree and hide and then go ding, 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 ding and tiptoe out, tap you on the shoulder and fucking rip your head off?
You don't think it does?
No, he's thinking.
Look, I saw a fucking documentary last night about a killer alligator in India. Killed 200 motherfuckers. It's almost like a cartoon.
That's because Indians are stupid when it comes to alligators. They're fucking down by the river washing their clothes. The same alligators killed 20 people in the same spot.
That's what I'm saying.
Get a fucking Maytag, you savage.
They look at them like we look at dogs. I'm fucking butt naked. It's like you are. We're probably.
I'll give the alligator credit when he jumps out of my fucking Maytag and bites my head off while I'm washing my clothes. Because I ain't going down to the river and washing my fucking clothes.
On the door and says, "Hey, Timmy sent me. Hey, wait, UPS.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, man?"
Exactly.
And they bite your head off.
And let's go back to your example, the shark thing. Take the shark out of the water, then what?
Yeah.
Let's see a shark get on a city bus.
Kick my ass.
Would you say that? That's like say take us out of this fucking room.
But why would we go in the water?
And put you in a scorpion pit.
We can go into the water and breathe kill things in the water. In the fucking water we can do that.
We can survive in the water.
We can't survive in the water. Did you see open water? That's what happens to us in the water.
It's a limited time, but we can do it.
Boats, and look at the fact that we have this thing called technology makes it all make sense. The fact that we believe in our own hype that we're special and shit, but for the fact that animals can't. But one day, I'm gonna tell you, I can't wait till one day aliens come down and they fly and they stop and we're begging for our lives and all the alien here is.
Let me tell you something.
I got a family. Please don't kill me, please, sir. And you go, roo, roo, and he goes, I'm gonna just shoot this piece of shit right in his head. And you're like,
now I'm agreeing with you 100%, and you've just made my fucking point. Thank you.
What?
You know why?
Why?
Because until that point, I'm going to be the motherfucker that goes, what? I'm eating everything.
Why? That's fine.
Because when the aliens come, we're going to be sitting there going, arr, 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 arr,
I'm glad
looking like idiots.
I'm glad there's motherfuckers like you who can murder food. I don't. I don't understand.
I can't kill it. I can't
anything
kill
that
it.
looks at
I'll
you,
eat it, but I can't kill it.
I could not do it. I can't even kick. I couldn't kick a dog. It's just different.
Well,
I could kick a human.
That's Opie's job. Hey, that was alleged.
I could kick a human, but it's just,
proof.
I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, really, we were talking about King Kong a long time. I finally got on DVD, and I just kept.
Oh no!
I kept fast forwarding it, and I just. I was close.
Did you cry?
I was close.
At the end of King Kong?
The motherfucker
Too expressive.
What made it fucked up is that she was like, don't kill him.
Yeah.
They were in love, nigga.
Ain't that fucked up?
But it was scenes in that movie where he was doing real guy shit. He finished fighting the Tyrannosaurus. He's like, whew, and he just looked at her like, you fucking cunt. And he just started walking. And she's like, wait, baby. He's like, yeah, bitch, get on my shoulder. And he just ignored her. And then she started to do a little dance. And she's like, look at this hot little piece of ass. He's like, bitch, move. I'm looking at the sun. It ain't all about you, ho. And it's like, I was like, King Kong, nigga. I fell in love with the motherfucker, and she fell in love because he really was like, that's how he was showing how to get a bitch. He was breathing, and he was like, and he's like looking at him like, I'm that monster, huh? I'm that motherfucker that's just ooga booga beating my chest and everything, right? I'm eating white women and all that, right? And now it's all, and then he just started running.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking amazing what they did with this animal. And then he went on the top of the Empire State Building, dude, and took a fat one for nothing. I was upset.
Wasn't
it hurt.
that bad?
I love when human beings die in movies, man. That's why I love, in my monster movies, I need the monster to be somebody that, like the Godzilla. I hated that the new Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because you fell for it. It had babies. It got stuck in a bridge and it just wanted to live. It's like, make my motherfucking monsters mindless assholes, like the one that like Harryhausen used to make, the Kraken, where he stopped animation.
Oh yeah,
or the monster from 2000 Depths that look at, or the gargantuans that look at a woman and go, that looks delicious, chomp and spit her out.
No emotion. No emotion. You don't know where they came from. You don't know why they're like they are.
An evil monster.
That's it.
No family. The original Godzilla.
No family, no friends, no nothing.
Kill people. Kill people. You understand? The original King Kong, just that big eyes and them big teeth.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm going to kill everybody except for this white woman. But the other King Kong, like the new one, not the 76. I felt bad for the 76 King Kong.
Come on.
The motherfucker had feelings. And then the new King Kong, did you see when they choked him? He was choking with the gas. The old King Kong, and the eyes blinked slow and then he fell. Because it's like, get that evil king. The other 76 King Kong, why did they have to show him on the way to his death in the bottom of the boat, sitting there like a nigga in lockdown with his knee up. His one knee was up and one leg was pointed straight and the other hand was on his leg. He was sitting there in the bottom of the boat, and Jessica Lange, he looked at him and he looked at her like, bitch, why you do this, man? I wasn't gonna hurt you. And she dropped her scarf and he caught it and smelt it and she fucking fell in there. He caught her, kept the scarf, smelled it, let her fucking go, and then that's when that bitch realized, wow, this motherfucker's not no mindless animal. This one, they stepped it up even another notch.
They went,
he's
crazy
choking like, dog, I'm only trying to get her. We love each other. And so the bitch comes back like, I ain't supposed to I ain't supposed to be in love with this animal. I'm in love with you, you goofy, big-nosed Jew. What's the pianist? I have to be in love with the pianist. No, bitch, you in love with me. I'm fighting monsters. What's this faggot doing? Yeah. He ain't doing shit. I'm killing Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I'm motherfucking killing giant snakes, birds. I'm falling and shit. You know, there's a lot of other dead bitches that didn't keep my attention. And I introduce you to sunshine. I introduce you to all type of shit. You ain't had no excitement in your life till you fuck with me. And this is what you do to me?
Look at the emotion.
That's exactly what it was like, though.
I fucking hated that shit.
My God.
Make a damn good point.
Make my monster. I don't want to see Freddy Krueger. Like the fact that he was touched by. If he has a scene where, I'm sorry, I come in your dreams, man. They burned me up and I had an addiction that I couldn't control. Nigga! Put your glove knife on and fucking kill a motherfucker! I don't want to hear your fucking problems! Bitch, motherfucker! I don't want Jason going, look, I drowned. They killed my mama. What would you do?
Right.
They killed my mama. What would you do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stupid camp kids weren't watching out for me.
I drowned.
I was sitting there, I was just in the lake, and
she chopped my mama's head off, man.
Yeah.
What would you do? And you go, you know what, Jason? Go do your thing, man. Go do your thing. I don't need that shit. I don't need that. Like Frankenstein. I don't need that. I don't need you feeling for a motherfucker, man.
I like the way, though, Frankenstein, the original one, with the girl. The girl, like, gave him the flower and shit, but then he winds up snapping her neck and throwing it down the well or something.
And that was sad. I felt like that in my life.
What, that you want to throw a little girl down the well?
No, that he didn't know. What she did was throw like a doll or something in the water. And he was like, yay! And I've done that before. I just wanted to do the right thing. Like we back in the day, used to turn on the fire hydrants and shit. So the fire hydrant water would spray out. So I see this dude named Tony. He would do anything to a girl. And like it would just end up fun. And everybody would be laughing at the end. And so I tried to do it, and I took a girl, and he put her in front of the fire hydrant hole, but he knew how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I just went, I'm copying, I'm getting ready to throw a little girl in the water, and I take her, and I grab her by her arms before she could ever say stop. Her face is in the fire hydrant water. And she's choking, and I let her go, and she flops down in front of the hydrant, with the hydrant is spraying over her, and some of the water's falling in her face, and I just ended hydrant day, because this bitch almost drowned.
You fucked it up.
I ended hydrant day.
Hydrant day. And everybody, thank you, sir. Everybody's chasing me around. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got certain feelings. I was always that awkward motherfucker. And you know, it takes you back. It takes you back being awkward, man, with shit just, I'm the nigga, I'm King Kong. I just wanna, and now it's like your brother and all his friends are coming to jump me because I just wanted to grab your ass and play. Yeah. But you wasn't playing like that. You know?
Nah, I agree with you. But veal is tasty.
Yeah.
But I can't do it. All I think about is those little eyes not blinking.
Hey, Matt in Jersey. What's up, Matt?
What's up, guys? You're calling in. Patrice, you're such a fucking pussy.
See? Man, look, man, have a heart, would you?
You are such a pussy, man. And you are a stereotypical black male. You know that?
Why?
You are scared of the water, and you love you some chicken. You are a fucking pussy.
I love chicken, but, you know, if I saw a chicken being murdered, I'd
then you would change your mind.
I would change how I eat it.
Sure. John in Tennessee, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hey, Patrice, you would rather hire a hitman to do your killing for you. I'd rather watch Bambi step out in the woods, blow his lungs out, and then rip his guts out, take him home, and eat him.
Well, because you're a coward, man. What? First of all, you said Bambi. You didn't say the Yeti, motherfucker. You didn't say the abominable snowman. You didn't say I'm gonna hunt the fucking the stingray that killed the crocodile hunter. You fucking fag. You said Bambi. I said I don't.
I'll go after a bear.
Go after a bull.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Now change
With
your
your
animal.
bare hands.
You said Bambi first because it's cute and it's innocent and it is a cowardice act. Go after something that can fight you back and then fight it on its own terms. If you fucking nasty like that.
Well, that's why we're
Killer?
top of the food chain. We got the minds to build the machines.
The machines.
Can do that. But you do
But
have
we
to have
talking about nature,
that
man.
thing. Let me tell you something. I can't hunt. I'm not a hunter. I love guns. I love shooting. I love target shooting. I can't hunt. I'm not a hunter. I always felt bad after I shot something. Even though we were, killing it and eating it or whatever. But it's like, you kind of go like, kind of feel like I took a life and, you feel bad about it. But wrap up any piece of fucking meat. I'll eat it.
I'm the same way. I've eaten ostrich meat, and ostriches have a personality.
A big
They
head
have
on
a
the end
real
of that
personality.
stick neck.
What do you mean they have a real personality?
Like
they have like big eyelashes.
That's like eating a koala sandwich. Like they're nice animals and shit. They give something.
Koala sandwich.
Koala are like things that you just go, hey man, how are you? But here's the thing. Here's why hunting deer is such a faggot thing. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right, a lot of people are gonna disagree.
Deer have no natural predators. So they stand there, and the only thing that keeps them moving is because they're just a little bit nervous about anything.
Don't like bears.
No.
Don't
they don't.
lions
A bear might eat it, but like an antelope, a lion is an antelope's natural predator. It's looking out for a fucking lion, an antelope.
Yeah.
The reason you ever see those Serengeti things with a yak or whatever, the wildebeest, they go down to the fucking lake or whatever, and the motherfucking alligator comes and chews one, brings it in.
Oh, yeah.
And the other ones back up for a second and then go, all right, nigga, I'm going to get some more water. That's because those creatures don't have natural enemies, natural predators. That's why deer get hit in the street. They don't know not to go in the fucking street and get hit. So when they're drinking and some fucking asshole with a reindeer hat and a reindeer whistle, and the reindeer's like, what the fuck's going on here? Shoots him in the head and you carrying around like, Unga Bunga, I am the caveman. You fucking faggots. Why don't you run up on an elk and try to choke him with your bare hands and sneak up on him like a fucking, like a soprano with some wire and go behind a fucking antelope naked, with a grass skirt.
Kill him like Carlo. You got to get him in the car first. That's the toughest part. Get him in the front seat of the old fucking Chevy.
Hey, elk, just don't lie to me. Just don't say you didn't know.
Get out of the family business.
Let's go to Alex.
Take you to Vegas.
Alex,
gotta pay a toll.
Alex from Miami.
Elk at the toll booth.
Alex.
What the fuck?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Hey, we want to come upstairs?
Oh, you did the walkover today?
I took the stupid pass over and I didn't make it in time. I just flew down from Miami. I just want to see, see the studio and go with you guys.
I just flew from Miami. My arms are killing me.
Someone get Alex and bring him upstairs. All right, stay there, Alex. Let's say hi to Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Patrice, let me overanalyze this for you for just 1 second.
Go ahead.
Okay, now you don't like to eat veal because you saw what happened to him? Maybe
wait, let me preface this, though. Okay. It's not that I'm telling motherfuckers not to eat veal. It's because I saw how they ate veal, and it affected me.
Personal decision. I understand that.
It is all. It just affected me. That's all.
Personal choice.
Maybe
not
that's
preaching.
the same reason you sympathize with King. Maybe he reminds you of your dad. Maybe in the 60s, your dad maybe crossed the line.
I never met my dad, you fucking cocksucker. So, Dr. Phil Fuckface.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah,
just a psychoanalyzing
I never met my dad. If anything, maybe King Kong might represent me in a way that maybe I might feel that way in white society. In this society, I might feel that way.
You know what that whole movie was about. Come
of course,
on,
it's a
let's
nigga.
be real here.
And that's the sad thing is that I wish it had stayed the 1933 version where it's just a mindless motherfucker. The way that white people back then portrayed a nigga, just a big-eyed, eating motherfuckers, instead of what it would turn. The newest movie was more like a black man than the first movie. First movie was Monster. This one I'm not supposed to identify with.
Too.
Yes, that's what it is, because they had her so in love. And in the end, if you watch the new one, in the end, she never goes to the pianist and goes, I love you. She never screamed for his help. She only tried to save the fucking monkey.
Yep.
So I identify with, not being understood. A big silly motherfucker growing up. I was a big silly motherfucker.
There was an outtake from the first one.
Oh boy, here we go.
'Twas beauty killed the nigger.
And then they decided to change it just to leave it a little more, obscure than to make it that obvious.
You don't think that choking scene was Rodney King when they threw the thing and he's choking and they just keep throwing shit? Or he's I'm surprised they didn't shove a plunger in King Kong's ass, a giant plunger, while he was chained up. I'm surprised. Wait a minute, if you count how many times the plane shot him, 41 times.
41 times.
41 times.
Hey, he did pull out his wallet, and it looked like a gun. Swear to God.
All right, let's go. Let's do the dumps for today.
The dumps.
And then, hold on, I want to make sure this guy's here when we get back. Steve.
It is Steve.
Steve from Florida.
Florida.
We're going to you next, so stay there. All right.
Try to get that guy. Make sure he's there.
All right, the dumps for today.
Yes, it's 7:20 a.m. Hooking up electrodes to a woman's vagina. See, we knew.
See, we just knew, Patrice.
Yeah, Patrice O'Neal talking about the Paul R. Nelson commercial. At 7:57, my anus hang loose like a dog's mouth. Borat talking about going to the bathroom. Bang, bang, bang in the anus of another man. Borat. Fill anus with goose liver so there's no tearing. Borat. She is tight like a man's anus. Borat describing his prostitute sister. Tit. Borat. Dog style. Borat. Which didn't make sense in anything, the context or anything. He was talking about a real dog, but what are you going to do? And 8:15, I have never made romance inside another man. You can't even talk about inside.
That's not bad.
The old days, wow, you could say, fuck him in the ass.
That's why we got the XM. All right.
Could you?
We're going to shove some food down our throats, and we'll continue in just a bit.
It's the worst.
Well, Kevin Smith put it best when he goes, when I go to a comic book, superhero movie, I'd like to see him at least punch one guy. Superman didn't fucking do anything.
He was too nice.
He flew around. He didn't kick any ass.
He didn't fly around. He just did a lot of floating.
It was floating around. He didn't fly like, Superman.
You go 3D on that?
Best scene was the airplane, yeah.
Did you wear the 3D glasses?
You know what? I wanted to shoot some jizz on the 3D screen. I just wanted to take a shit right in the theater. It made me sick.
Yeah.
I was kept waiting. So I was just talking about this Borat thing. They're giving it all these good stuff, but they gave Superman 4, and I'm almost thinking that any universally loved movie has to stink, because Departed they gave 2.5 in daily. And they give him Borat 3.5, 4, and I think it's probably because they're like, oh, he's so smart and so.
I hope it's not one of those critically acclaimed, because critics are assholes.
Have you ever seen a critically acclaimed movie that was actually you loved? That they just 47 stars. This is the greatest movie ever made. And
that's a good question, actually. I don't know. I can't think offhand.
Why does
I don't remember the reviews for any of these films.
You see Payback with Mel Gibson. You think that got 4 stars? That was a fantastic movie.
Did not see that.
You gotta see Payback. People will stop hating him if Payback becomes one of his great movies.
All right, hold on. Steve has been on the line for a while.
I hate the Road Warrior. I don't care what the fuck he did. I don't care what he did after that.
Let's say hi to Steve in Florida. Steve.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, you're not going to believe this one. Saturday night, my old man calls me up.
All right, hold on, because I know what you're about to say. You're married?
Yeah.
How long you been married?
About 3.5 years.
Kids?
1.
High school sweetheart, or what's the deal with the marriage?
We dated. No, she she used to be my secretary.
Married before her?
Nope, never been married.
Okay. All right, so we got the back history. Married 3.5 years, you got a kid. And who called you up the other day?
My old man calls me up, my dad.
Okay.
And he says...
How old a fella are you?
I'm 37.
All right. So
and my wife is 23.
Okay.
Maybe that's a problem, but my dad calls me up, tells me to go check out this porn site. And I said, Dad, I'm not into it. He said, no, you want to go check out this porn site, Simply Great Porn. So I punch it in, and as soon as I punch it in,
all right.
There's my wife in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, boy.
You found your wife on a porn site. Actually, your dad did. Now, is there a website?
I don't know what's more disturbing, my dad surfing porn sites or my wife doing it.
Yeah, that's got to suck for him. He's like, damn, I don't want anyone to know that I'm freaking surfing the internet for porn, but I got to let my son in on this one.
My dad's 87.
Wow.
87 and he's trolling porn sites, eh?
God bless him.
Hey, can you give us the website off the air so we can check it out?
Sure.
All right, hold on the line.
I thought he said it, and I thought I had
did he?
it. I think
I said it, yeah.
Yeah,
you did? I'm sorry.
I think I had it.
All right, which one is she? We got the site up.
No, I don't have it. Shit.
Simply Great Porn.
All right.
And she's in the right-hand corner. That's not her real name, though.
What name is on the screen?
Sarah.
That's your wife?
That's my wife.
Oh. It's like, hi, I'm Sarah. Come chat with me. Free.
Hey, can you turn it that way for a second now?
Is this a big, are you trying to just push this website with this dumb story?
Because,
no,
we were willing to bite.
Yeah, we could just give you the free plug. I mean, you already did it, but is that really your wife? Come on.
No, I swear.
So what's the problem?
The problem is I had no idea that she was doing this.
Right.
This was a complete surprise, and she's sleeping as my dad's calling me.
Right.
And so I wake her up and I say, what the hell is this? She freaked out. She goes, how did you find it? I says, my dad called me. Okay, if my dad saw it, I says, but that's not the point. The point is,
Bravo,
she says
Sarah.
it's something I've always wanted to do. It was a fantasy.
Yeah. I call Bravo Sierra.
We've been doing this way too long, sir. You're just way too casual.
Yeah. Because I was going to ask, where's she at right now?
Right.
Where the fuck she at? Is she at work?
Yeah, he's just, this, that.
Look,
First of all, the guy wouldn't... He wouldn't call a radio show. Like, that right there is enough.
And he said Saturday, he'd still be in shock and in pain if he's a square. I mean, I'd appreciate the fact if I found my girl's old porno shit, but it's like this
You're
guy...
a whole different breed
I'd
there,
be like,
Patrice, let me tell you.
Damn, bitch!
Yeah.
But it's like, and that's too professional and too not... That's a under the carpet kind of porn site. She's like, hi, everyone, I'm married and I'm a porn bitch. But it's not... If she was on Scuzz, but one of those scuzzy... like there's some shit you go to like The Hun or where you just pop on things and go, wow, this is some disgusting shit.
Yeah, that's all pro. Like that's a full-time job for her.
Yeah, that's pro. That's fucking pro. That motherfucker's a manager.
Too good for a cam
she's doing that full time. What does she say she does for work?
Where's she at? Where the fuck's she at now?
We've been just at this game a long time.
Pull the wool over our eyes, sir.
All right, we got the gay evangelist. We got that story. We got, remind me, we got to play Jim Norton on Letterman the whole set. We were supposed to play this yesterday, and Jim's in Atlanta, so we'll do that going into break. Someone remind me on that. We got Shame on You.
A new one?
Yeah.
What was the problem?
Special needs girl late to school all the time because of long bus ride.
Okay, I got to hear this.
Yeah, right to this?
Yeah, go right to that.
What about the wax lipping?
No, retard beats out wax lips.
And what about some children's lyrics appropriate for children? Question mark.
Oh, that's too vague.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I could. Shame, retard, long bus ride. It's easy for me.
All right, let's see. Arnold Diaz, shame on you.
Last month, we reported that 17-year-old Andrea Avant, a special needs student, used to love going to school until this year, when the bus trip became a nightmare.
Tell me about the bus, Andrea.
They're late.
They're late.
They're late? Yeah, they're late.
Every day?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
As we told you, the bus Andrea rode had to pick up 17 special needs students on a long route starting in Far Rockaway, winding its way...
Well, yeah, because we got to spread them out. You don't want them all in one neighborhood. Got to thin them out.
Jesus.
On a long route starting in Far Rockaway, winding its way through Queens, not arriving at the Information Technology High School in Long Island City until 9:30 or 10 o'clock, long past the school's 8 o'clock starting time.
So, Andrea, you're on the bus for 2 to 3 hours in the morning?
2 to 3 hours in the morning.
Who was talking first? And then who stepped in?
You know, because... well, you know.
Problem.
I have a problem with the name of this school. Yeah. Shouldn't finger painting be in the title of that school somewhere?
So how does Arnold help?
Oh, he's a do-gooder. He visits the bus company.
Mm-hmm.
The long trip, we reported, violated the Education Department's own guidelines that say no student should be on the bus longer than 90 minutes. But Michelle Avant said her daily complaints were falling on deaf ears.
Because it's a special needs child or a child who doesn't have a voice, it's like we'll get to it when we get to it. It has to be done now.
And we told you, unbelievably, the manager of the Little Richie Bus Company pleaded ignorance.
The parents say they've been calling and making complaints, and you're the general manager. Shouldn't you know about the problem?
Honestly, I didn't know about the problem.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Whenever the guy admits to it,
right?
Like, unless somebody shoves their fist in the camera lens, it doesn't work for him. So it's like, I didn't know about the problem. Yeah.
Well, Pete from Columbus, Ohio. Hi, my wife is a special need amateur porn star on I'mAWaterhead.com. A lot of confessions coming in on the instant feedback. Keyboard Commando from Boston. Opie, I found out my wife was Jenna Jameson after being married for 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that must have been a surprise.
All right. And finally, Arnold, of course, gets results.
Of course he does.
So last month, we put the city education department and the school bus company in the Hall of Shame. And what do you know? The next day, the problem was solved.
After the broadcast, everything went the way it was supposed to go.
More buses were added to the route, just as the parents had been requesting. So instead of having to pick up 17 students all over Queens,
now they only have 11 kids on the bus, and it's within my area.
The result is Andrea now spends only an hour or so on the bus.
After the story, it came here. It came here on time? Yeah, on time. Right, it came here on time. And did you get to school on time?
Yeah. In fact, we took these pictures of Andrea's bus arriving at school a few minutes before the 8 o'clock opening bell. She hasn't been late at all since our report.
She's not missing any classes, which is great. We're totally pleased. We're extremely pleased. I like to thank Fox. Thank you. Good.
It's our pleasure.
You know who their audience is. I certainly do. That was a lackluster shame.
Yeah.
I like the ones where they're confrontational. The guy goes tells him to go shit in his hat. Arnold, go shit in your hat.
All right, let's say hi to Paul in Texas. What's up, Paul?
Hey, boy, this is Paul. I got a little story for Patrice, being he's the man that knows the woman, and I wanted to give a little insight on it.
Okay.
All right, dated a girl for a year and a half. She's 21, I was 35. We both came out of bad marriages, right? Everything was going cool. I let her get close to my kids. We decided to move back to Texas, where she's from. And, you know, she's one of these girls, you know, that told me this, you know, I'll never cheat, you know, I'm loyal, I don't lie, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I drive a truck, and she was cool with that. And came home, it was the 25th, right around the 25th of October. Kind of sensed something was wrong, you know. And then everything seemed all right, you know. She needed a new cell phone, got her new cell phone. Go to work, call, say, hey, I'm going to be back this afternoon. Well, you're supposed to go to California. Automatically, you know, the alarms go off, right? Well, all of a sudden, I need the space thing. And I said, hey, are you seeing somebody? Let me know. She says, no, it's not. Okay, so I get strung along for a week, and then just all of a sudden, just stuff wasn't adding up. So, being a former Greenberg, I called a friend, got into her cell phone, got a number I didn't recognize, and actually got a hold of this dude, started talking to him, and I go, how do you know my girlfriend Jessica? He goes, well, she's my girlfriend. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, we've been dating for about a week. I go, that's funny. Last weekend, we were sleeping in the same bed together. I go, she's talking about marriage and babies and stuff. I go, so I understand. Well, the reason I was calling to ask Patrice is, once she, she finally, I called him, she finally fesses up to it. All of a sudden, I'm the asshole now. I'm the one being treated like shit, and I didn't do anything wrong. And I want to know from Patrice, is that because of the guilt is taking over?
The what? The guilt?
Is it because the guilt is taking over? Is that why all of a sudden I'm the asshole now?
What are you guilty about?
Man,
Yeah,
she's saying he's trying to find some kind of saving grace that she's guilty. Nah, man, let me tell you what you didn't do. You're 35, right? She's 21. Yeah. Your fuck game, you're not going to be able to fuck a young woman so that her body belongs to you. So you have to have her mind belong to you. You're not a big dick fuck machine that she needs for her body to be completely under your spell. You're a middle-aged man now. You're getting up there. You don't want to fuck as much, and you're on the road driving a fucking truck. But listen. Your mind ain't right. You first of all, she's probably too pretty for you in your mind, but she's not. You have to have her think, this is what you do. You have to have her convinced that her cheating and fucking another guy in some weird way, you're happy about it. You understand what I'm saying to you? You have to pretend to be happy about it, because she's doing that for attention. Let me tell you something. Women cannot do anything by themselves. There's always a reaction to something you did. You understand? So this is her little way to go, hey, you're on the road, motherfucker, and you're not paying me no attention. I'm some hot whatever, and I can get pussy or I can get dick anywhere. I tell my girl all the time, it ain't no big deal. My girl could fuck anybody. But I make it seem like it ain't no big deal for you to fuck. I almost take the sting out of fucking, because fucking for her is not... It's easy for her to fuck.
Then why were you keeping tabs on her during our Halloween show?
I wasn't keeping tabs.
Flavor Flav's posse showed up.
I'll tell you what happened. Hold on, dude. I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, this guy won't shut up.
Okay, hold on.
Shut up, Paul.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, Obi. Ask Marcelino. Mm-hmm. I'll get up and walk away. Mars is like a 50 grip black belt or some shit.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, she's still fucking talking to your fucking girl. I go, calm down, Mars. Calm down. Listen, they're doing their job. They're trying to fuck her. And this pertains to this dude. The only way I can keep my girl from fucking Flav's guys is that I'm on her mind. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be on her mind. Like, she has to say, it's not worth losing this for maybe the potential better fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? The fuck means nothing to her. Dick means nothing to women. Do you understand that shit? It's easy for them to get. You have to make your knowledge, your guidance, and your slight love. You give them love like little bits of medicine. My girl says, you know what I say when my girl says I love you? I say you should.
Like taking a vitamin every day.
You should.
There you go.
You fucking should. Because it's easy. It's not easy for you to get love. I'm a pimp. Except if I don't have bitches on the street.
Right.
Because that's that one little weak part of me where it's like, I'd like, keep your money if you're fucking. It's your pussy. But
you treat him like a koala bear.
She was keeping tabs on me because let me say this correctly. I've devised a way, and you see my girl, she's a good-looking girl, man. I've devised a way to have her discredit the fact that she can fuck anytime she wants by seeing the way I need. She knows that a guy has to have no affection, no liking towards her to fuck her. She knows that in order for me to get pussy, that most of the time a girl that wants to fuck me feels about me the way she does. So it's moving in on her territory.
Right.
If a guy fucks her frivolously, it's not moving in on my territory. That's just you giving up your pussy. Hey, that's on. Hey, you doing me a fucking favor. Now I can go shop again. You know what I mean? I can go open up the human resources department. That's why I act the way I fucking act. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, dude, this is what you did. You, as a 35-year-old man, you need to give her guidance, man. Stop trying to catch up to her. Have her catch up to you. You are better than her. You understand? Think about this. You're 35 years old. She's 21. That's 14 years her senior. Now, do you think that what's 14 years? 8 years old or 7 years old? Do you think a 7-year-old would let a 21-year-old or a 21-year-old would let a 7-year-old dominate her mentally or dominate them? And you're going to guide a 7-year-old if you're 21, right?
Right.
So you are still 14 years older than her. Guide the bitch. You're not guiding her. Don't dump her. She's just goofy. She's goofy.
I was trying to guide. I'm telling you, Patrice, I'm being honest right now. I was trying to guide her, and the thing is, it never was about sex. She just she wasn't a sexual person. She would rather lay down and cuddle. That was more important to her than sex. You know, I was like, okay, but see, I'm a very sexual person, and, you know, 3-4 times a night I want to go, where she never wanted to, and it had always been that way. And the thing is, I walked away from everything in Virginia to go back with this girl, and it just came out of the blue. It was like 1 minute it was like
move on.
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you what you are right now. You are, if life was a road, you are behind. You are 3 cars behind, and you on a dead end one-way street, you're 3 cars behind and you can't pass her. You're stuck. Soon as you said, I'm going to drop everything, which innately makes you unattractive to a woman. You drop everything.
You're in a Taurus trying to keep up with a sports car. It's take the next exit, man.
Learn from this, man. Because, you could turn it around, but it might take more time than you need.
Well, actually, I don't. And I'm not mad about it because the fact that she was young. I'm not mad about it. I'm a little hurt about it, but I'm not mad about it.
All right.
I'm going to walk away from it because I look at it as a learning experience.
All right, Paul. Good luck to you, all right, buddy?
Good luck, buddy.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, wow. Doug in Canada, he's got a confession too, Ant. On the instant feedback, Doug writes, I found out my wife is tub girl. He's having a problem dealing with that today. So let's say hi to Brad in Philly.
Yikes.
Brad, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to give Patrice some props, man. He really knows his women shit, man.
Yeah. I'm a fat motherfucker in a world where I don't want to date fat bitches. So I got to figure it out. And I figured it all worked out. That women aren't us. No, I am not fucking a woman version of me.
We keep going back to that Halloween show. Another observation I had. Everybody at the Opie and Anthony Halloween show was checking up on their women. When Flavor Flav and his posse showed up. I never saw more checking up going on.
I don't think so.
Oh, man, what's it happening?
I don't think you was checking up on your girl like that.
You just don't want them to be harassed.
I have no problem admitting it. I did a little more checking up than I usually do.
Well, look,
a little more.
If I'm not mistaken, I came back and your girl was having a conversation. I don't know if it was survival technique to have a conversation. I think even Bonnie, Miserable Bonnie, was having conversations. Yeah. Your girl was walking around with her fake Marilyn Monroe, or whatever she was trying to be. Nicole Smith. She felt mighty comfortable. I'm telling you, no one was. I think more or less it might have been a safety thing. If anybody was a little more protective that night, I think it was more because it's like if a guy's trying to fuck her, it's just different from a guy harassing your girl, where it's like, all right, dude, look. I know I went to the bathroom. You know she's with me. You tried. It didn't work. Can you not pull her by the side of her face, please?
It's more of a harassment
thing.
Can
you not grab her drawers? Because she can't defend herself physically.
Yep.
Mentally, I think I got her prepared for you. But, you gonna beat her up?
Can I interrupt? Mighty Casey, very bummed today from Mudville. Oh, my God. I just realized that horse gag girl is my mom. No. Sorry to hear that.
That's embarrassing.
I don't know what we can tell you today, but...
Was you checking up on your girl a little more at the Halloween party?
A little bit. Make sure she's all right. I have no problem admitting that.
Was there ever a moment where you actually was a hairy moment?
No. Randy in Virginia. It was all good. She enjoyed your girlfriend a lot.
She's a good girl.
And I'm like,
you said that with a surprise, motherfucker?
And then right? Because I'm like...
You want to swing?
That's what I'm saying. Then, like, I'm fast forwarding
how's it swinging, old dog?
Hold on, let me explain. So I'm fast forwarding in my head. I'm like, oh, God, I'm going to get the uncomfortable phone call from Patrice. Hey, I was talking to my girl, and she was talking to your girl. And,
Can we take her out? You're sleepy. That'll be it. I'll be on a Stern show like, hey.
I'm expecting that phone call from you. You just feeling it out just to say, you know. Fuck.
Oh shit! He was like, listen, you probably tired to ask her. What did you tell? Hey, listen, don't be talking to this girl. Next thing you know.
No, she thinks you got to go on, man.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Randy in Virginia. Randy.
Yeah, man, I got to give it up to Patrice. Every time, is it me or is it like every time he starts talking about this shit, it's like, man, just shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. And then at the end, you're so enlightened. You're like, God damn, this guy has figured this shit out, right?
Yeah, it's a belief system.
He did.
And it might be wrong.
It's unreal.
It might be wrong, but let me tell you something. If you're a soldier in the Army, right, and you are as tough as you think your commander is, and no matter what the fuck he tell you, if you believe in it and believe in the strategy, and they say, okay, this can't go on now, I could die, but this is, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Right. You'll follow that motherfucker. That's what women want. They just want a fucking soldier. They want to be a soldier and follow the right lieutenant. They don't want one that goes, I don't know. You know, they want one that grabs them by the top of their head and says, look, man, you got to suck my dick better.
All right, man.
Got it all figured out, man.
Patrice.
All right, amazing.
Yeah. I'm having a good day today. I don't know how true this is. Let's say hi to Gene in Chicago. Gene. What's up with this Gene call?
One moment, please.
Mm-hmm. Wow. He's got a secretary.
Oh, yeah.
You know Karen Meyer, the deaf reporter from Chicago?
Yeah.
This is her friend Jean.
Oh.
And supposedly a friend of Karen Meyer using internet relay service to talk to us.
Oh.
So I think Karen Meyer, who's deaf, wants to say a thing or two.
All right.
About all the
stories we played?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, isn't deaf just a pain in the ass?
And another thing.
My God.
And another thing.
Did Tracy really go on Stern? That blows we wanted.
Why are you guys so mean? Go ahead.
So mean? Go ahead.
Wait, could someone explain to me what's going on?
Yeah, how does this work?
Can you explain what the fuck's going on? Go ahead.
Yeah, I've done this with the police department sometimes when the deaf call, and like basically she's gonna translate, she's gonna type it in, hit enter, and then the other chick's gonna read it, and then.
So the chick reading has nothing to do with this phone call.
This is just an operator.
Yeah, she's an intermediate.
Are you an operator, Gene? Wow, she's not allowed to even talk.
Is she? No.
Why are we so mean, Anthony?
Over.
Go ahead.
Oh, Jesus.
This stinks.
Takes a while.
Please, God, don't ever let me lose my hearing. Please. Can I get 2 quarter pounders with cheese, no onions, extra pickles, and a small fry? Go ahead.
Yeah, let's just fuck up the operator.
Go ahead.
What are you wearing? Go ahead.
What? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Your pussy smells delicious. Go ahead.
Hello?
A moment, please.
Yes.
Oh, what is that, a 2-inch clitoris? Go ahead.
She's typing as fast as she can.
Jeez.
She is a nice lady who has worked so hard to get where she is today. That is not nice. I cannot hear this. It's the only way to communicate.
Oh.
All right.
So
Assholes.
this is
She said asshole. She said
Go ahead. This is one of Karen's friends, I guess, and she is also deaf. Is that right?
Oh,
Go
so we're
ahead.
not... Oh, friend of Karen... Wait, Gene?
Gene's the friend.
Oh, fuck. We're not even talking to Karen Meyer. We're talking to her...
It's her friend.
Her dumb deaf friend?
Not dumb, just deaf.
Just deaf. Gene... Okay, Gene's from Chicago. She's a friend of Karen Meyer. She's using internet relay service to talk to us.
All right. Gene Keller.
Good.
Oh, look at
Good luck typing that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Ouch. 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 Go ahead.
Well, Captain Jersey really bummed out today.
Oh, my God.
He's from North Virginia, Anthony. Damn it. It's confirmed. My dad is a size queen on Ghetto Gaggers.
Oh, Ghetto Gaggers. Oh, dude. Thank you for saying that. What?
Is that a good spot? Site? Yeah.
GhettoGaggers.com, baby.
What is GhettoGaggers.com?
I'm telling you, I have never bought the subscription to a site.
Yeah.
You
did to that one?
I bought Ghetto Gaggers, dude. I fucking downloaded every single one. It's just some corny white guy that goes, "Hey, honey, have you ever been, like, reamed by, you ever been throat fucked?" And she's like, "Nah, all black."
Yeah.
And she just goes, "No, I'll do it today." And some dude, it's a fat dude with a small dick and a messy dude with a bigger dick. And he just goes, "You ready?" And they go, "Uh-huh." And it's just
a lot of choking and gagging.
It's just horrendously evil, man. Just Ghetto
like
Gaggers
Slap
is
Happy,
unbelievable.
but with a white guy and a black girl.
Yeah. Over. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. Look at that. Oh, Lord, it's despicable. Oh, it's just I jerked off. I'm going to tell you why I bought it. I jerked off to the sample movie. I never do that.
To the white chick.
I'm Paul R. Nelson. Go ahead.
It's the light girl.
All right.
Oh, here's the sample movie?
Yeah, watch how fast it goes by. It's like...
I like how the GG and Ghetto Gaggers... Oh, yeah, okay. Wow.
Look at the fat mess.
Fat mess.
Oh, he's my hero. Look at that messy small dick and it's still gagging.
Wow. And there's the money shot.
And they leave it there. It's so degrading. They leave it there. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you watching, you look at porn. You're not a porn watcher, but let me tell you, man. Japanese porn dudes.
Yeah.
Japanese porn is the single most sinister porn ever.
That's what Jimmy says. Yeah.
I watched a porno, and I swear to God, they are creative with their filth. Is two things I saw. One, a girl they made fuck with worms. They just pull worms on her, and then some guy fucked her in some worms, and she's just going, "Ay, ay, ay."
Why?
And he's just fucking the shit out of her with worms. It's degrading.
I saw you played that on Web Junk.
And and then the chair shot up in the air.
Worm fuck.
Worm fuck.
So look at his chink
and then
fucking with worms.
When I watched these two lactating Asian girls just squirt each other in the mouth with milk, and one they would go, "That's delicious," and then the other one would squirt her in the mouth. She'd go, and it was serious. It wasn't anything.
Yeah.
That's my new shit. No non-sexual sex shit. Just
that's the new thing.
Like my girl washing a hooker.
Yeah.
Without sexuality, just like scrubbing a hooker's underarms and making sure it's clean, I lost it. They were seeing her go, "No, not ready yet."
You're just getting past the point.
Oh,
you're over the edge, yeah.
But first of all, don't judge me when you work with Norton every day.
I know. Well, Norton has said that the Jap and the German videos are the worst. Something about being a conquered country. When you lose a war, you just turn to pornography.
I caught some German porn.
It's all about shitting and
two girls
chickens.
Definitively out in public, just peeing in each other's mouth at the trolley stop.
The trolley stop. Yeah, das Trolley, good.
Pete from Columbus, Ohio. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but let's try it out. The clip Patrice is talking about with the worms is on videos. Hold on. Yeah, why don't you type that in first before they crash this site, too? These bastards. There's too many horny guys that listen to us. Videos. Wow, is this updating like crazy today? Now I gotta find it. Hold on there, Thin. Where the fuck did it go? Who the what? What the? I just lost it.
Could be some just plugging their site, though.
Jab's fucking worms over.
Videos.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where the fuck did it go? I'm serious.
Yeah. I have the URL, but I can't find the thing.
Oh my god. Sorry about that. I don't know where it is now.
I got it.
I haven't seen the instant feedback update this fast in a long time.
A lot of people on.
A lot of people on today. All right, you got it? What is it?
The URL, I can't find the...
Oh, okay. Maybe someone just plugging their site?
It could be.
All right. If we find it, we'll plug the site. All right, listen, why don't we take a break? Oh, Charlie, you had something?
Yeah, can you please play today's show for Best of this weekend? Because today was better than the rest of the week.
Oh.
Patrice and Borat rule.
What about Paul R. Nelson? He was pretty good today.
No, he just doesn't cut it. Well, no, today it was today in a XM commercial, so we had some of that today.
All right, thank you, sir. I thought we had a real good week of radio. All right, why don't we take a break? Patrice sitting in for Jim Norton today. We meant to do this yesterday. Jimmy is in Atlanta all weekend. Do we know what club? Usually the Improv.
Punchline?
It's the Punchline?
Let me check it.
Oh, boy.
How did Jimmy do? Killed?
Yeah, we get to, it's so cool because Jimmy goes around the country, on almost every Friday and does his thing, and then we get all the calls Friday morning, for his Thursday night show, and yeah, the reviews were great.
And it's like he's doing reconnaissance for us.
Yeah, it's weird.
He goes, hey, that market's good. It's catching on.
He's playing the Punchline all weekend long in Atlanta, 404-252-5233. We're going to go to break with Jim Norton on Letterman 2 nights ago. All right, well, a woman gets half of her lip waxed off.
So what, motherfucker?
In Harlem.
We were just talking about this yesterday with Tara Reid. When you're getting these things done, you got to do just a little bit of research.
Well, she just thought she was getting a little hair removed from her lip.
Yeah, but the women are doing this every day, and they're not leaving the store with only half a lip.
Must have been using that rat trap glue that we use.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the girl that went to Mexico and got an ass transplant, and the guy put oil in her butt. Regular like
motor oil?
Motor oil in her butt.
Shit.
To give her ass a little shake.
Oh, Jesus.
They had to drain her butt cheeks out. No bullshit.
Change the filter.
No bullshit. They had to drain motor oil out of butt cheeks. She went to Mexico and motherfucker cut 2 slits in the booty and put motor oil in her butt cheeks. Yes.
She's got to go back every 3,000 miles.
Yeah. They put a little Jiffy Lube sticker when she's got to go back.
And they sewed it up and to give it a oily jiggle.
Yeah.
And she had to, she almost died and they had to release oil from her ass. Exxon.
Oh.
No bullshit.
Well,
that's what happens.
Here's the story. You got to do your research is what we're getting at.
A visit to the beauty salon turning into a lawsuit. A woman claims she got a lip wax that removed more than just hair. She ended up in the emergency room. Mercy Ago says hot wax disfigured her. Ago was a regular customer at the Master Nail Salon in Harlem. She said the wax was so hot it ripped off part of her upper lip. The worker applied some ointment and used bandages to alleviate the pain, but the damage, it was already done.
The public assumes that they know what they're doing, that they're educated, that they're licensed, and that when the wax comes off, the hair comes off with it, and not your skin. This all happened.
The salon says it is now doing its own investigation.
Ow.
Are penis pumps accredited?
I don't think so.
Shit.
You use a penis pump?
No, not yet.
You're thinking about it?
I want like a 10-incher.
You're not that big, huh?
I'm okay. It's not what I want. I want pain and suffering.
So much for that stereotype, huh?
No, mine's is soothing. Like when I'm poking a bitch with my finger, she's like, and I stop and then put my dick in, it's like, I have a make love dick. I don't have a hurt your fucking rib cage dick.
That's all we got on the freaking lip lady, I guess.
That's it.
Lipless hoe?
It was visual.
You just gotta do your research. Yeah, the pictures are horrific.
She had a big
black lady?
Yeah, and she had one half was still the mustache because she only waxed that one half, and the other half was a big.
You gotta do the other side and make it match. What the hell?
I know. Unfortunately, it was the first half of a mustache that ripped off the skin.
Now, my girl had a bad wax day.
Yeah?
Fucked up. Now,
where?
Now,
there.
Yeah. And it didn't destroy her, but it just was like, and then I said, look, we have pussy day from once a week, so I shave her with a...
Oh, you do?
With clippers.
You have pussy day?
Pussy day.
Aw.
Where it's very business-like. It's like, I shave her legs, shave her pussy into whatever shape she wants her hair when it grows back.
Wait, she doesn't go bald? She doesn't.
She likes to have a little hair do something.
Something.
So I'll shave like a little.
Is it up to you to pick the shape?
Yeah, well, maybe a thunderbolt, maybe a fucking maybe a heart, maybe a fist, a power fist.
Black power.
Black power fist. And then right after I wipe all the hair off, I'd eat a pussy. So she come, and it's very businesslike, and it's very thank you very much, sir.
Not a hair in your mouth?
And I go downstairs and...
You don't get hair in your mouth?
It's pussy day. It doesn't matter.
Stubble?
It's pussy day.
And then go downstairs and play a video game.
I give her a release. I give her a happy ending.
You're a good man.
And I go downstairs and play my video game. She goes to sleep.
Good boy.
People are saying, Patrice, if you didn't have a fat pubis, you'd have a 10-incher.
A fat
pubis.
Oh, the meaty thing?
Have you pushed all that back to see how big it would be?
I've done that before.
Does it add
I've
anything?
even shaved.
Oh,
to give it all shaft. And trust me, look it, man. It's not. Put it this way: when I watch porn, I get upset.
Yeah.
I seen a guy get a double-handed jerk, and I just almost fainted out of sadness. I have a fucking good-sized dick, but I don't want a good-sized dick. I want this mic stand. I want to fold it like this. I want to adjust my dick.
You want to fold it before you go outside.
I watched porn last night. I couldn't sleep. It was 2:30 in the morning, so I said, let me just jerk off and get in the shower afterwards, right? So I'm watching some Oriental gangbang, all black dudes banging these Asian girls.
Jesus,
and afterwards, they do a thing where they judge the girls, and they go, what do you give her, man? And they go like 10. I give her a 5. I give her a 7. And dudes are standing there after the aftermath.
Yeah.
And some of the guys' dicks are so big that where it would stick out and then hang down. Some of those dudes, the sticking out, hang down part where the dick starts to bend.
Yeah.
That part before it hangs down is bigger than my dick.
Is a full dick.
Is a full other dick. And it bugs me.
That's gotta suck.
It bugs me. Filled up, it's decent. Like I said, if my dick was in Vietnam, some dudes' dicks can kill a whole village. Come in, everybody's dead. My dick crawls around in the bushes with a knife in his mouth. Might take out a foot. Cut your throat and then hide back in the forest.
Hey, with that, let's go to Mike in Canada. Mike.
Hey, Patrice, thank you so much, Patrice. You give me a lot of great advice. I used to think you were just a prick, but now I know you speak the truth. I do the same thing with my wife's pussy, but I just got to call you out and ask you what a thunderbolt looks like.
It's, you got to wait till the hair grows a little bit. You start in front of the clear, and you just go up.
What he's getting at, it's a lightning
You know, a lightning bolt, maybe?
You said thunderbolt, so
well, they have that in they say that shit in cartoons. It's thunderbolt, you bastard. All right,
picky.
That's how dumb I am. I would have been sitting there going, yes. And he would have said thunderbolt. I'd have been like, Lord of Jesus, Lordy Lord, thunderbolt. What's wrong with thunderbolts, sir?
Let's get to one of the big stories of the day. This is just a wonderful story.
Boy, that lightning was loud.
We heard about this today, and we have a procedure in our church for an independent board to come in whenever there's allegations of a problem, and then they do a thorough...
This is the actual story, unfortunately?
That's a thorough investigation.
Is this are they talking to the dude?
Talking to the dude, yeah.
That got caught?
Yeah.
And now he had to quit?
Yes.
All right, the story goes, the president of the National Association of Evangelicals...
Evangelical.
An outspoken opponent of gay marriage has given up his post while a church panel investigates allegations he paid a man for sex.
It's the post that was up his ass.
The Rev. Ted Haggard resigned as president of the 30 million member association Thursday after being accused of paying the man for monthly trysts over the past 3 years. Once a month for 3 years. Haggard, a married father of 5, denied the allegations, but also stepped aside as head of his 14,000-member New Life Church, pending an investigation. I am voluntarily stepping aside from leadership so that the overseer process can be allowed to proceed with integrity, he said in a statement. I hope to be able to discuss the matter in more detail at a later date. In the interim, I will seek both spiritual advice and guidance. And I guess they got to interview him on CNN this morning.
We heard about this today, and we have a procedure in our church for an independent board to come in whenever there's allegations of a problem, and then they do a thorough independent investigation, and they have the authority to fire me or discipline me or to exonerate me. And so they've received a phone call already, and they'll be coming in and talking about this and investigating it and deciding what they need to do.
So they've already started that process?
We started that process tonight when we got the word. I received the word this afternoon that there were questions rising, and my name had been mentioned in Denver. And so actually it was your calls tonight that confirmed that I was the one he was going to talk about tomorrow morning and make the allegations against. And so we have a system for that.
Could you see if it
it's
wasn't?
totally independent of the church. It's a group of men that will come in and meet with the person making the allegations and then do the research and then discipline me if I need to be disciplined, fire me if I need to be fired, or exonerate me.
Nah, he's hoping for the
Sounds
discipline.
like he's looking forward to it.
He's hoping for the discipline. Can only imagine what kind of discipline they have at that church.
Old-fashioned hoods
in the
and
basement.
all chanting.
A lot of candles
Wooden
lit.
paddle.
Yeah. Robes with hoods.
Damn.
Fraternity paddles.
Yeah. You've been bad, boy.
And then reporter asked
Haggard.
if he knows any gay men.
Do you know Mike Jones?
No, I do not know Mike Jones.
Do you know any gay men in Denver?
Well, we pastor a church with 14,000 people, and so I know a lot of men and women, and I don't know that I know any gay men in Denver. However, there could be people that come to the church that are gay men or whatever that I know that I don't know are gay men. Okay.
Have you had a relationship with?
I have not.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
You have.
Yeah. That sounded a little...
I studied speech and...
gay men that I didn't know were gay men that sometimes were gay that I was with at the church, but not
Right.
with, because they're gay men.
First
gay.
of all, the voice a little gay.
Does he have the gay voice a little bit?
Second of all, he answers the question before the question is...
I already got an answer.
Right. Officially asked.
He answers it poorly.
He answers way too fast. That's someone that's like...
or whatever that I know that I don't know are gay men. Okay.
Have you had a relationship with?
I have not.
Any kind of...
Have not. No.
Have you? No.
Stop it.
Okay.
Have you had a relationship with?
I have not.
Any kind of relationship
I've
at all?
never had a gay relationship with anybody, and I'm steady with my wife. I'm faithful to my wife, and so I don't know if this is election year politics or if this has to do with the marriage amendment or what it is, but I'm not even the guy that'll investigate it or question it. I don't know what the dynamics are, but this independent group will come in and do that.
All right.
Well, good luck to you.
I guess what happened, the guy that was servicing him...
Yeah.
Just had it with this guy saying that he was against, all this gay stuff, gay marriage, and that, and he finally had it. What a hypocrite. You kidding me?
All right. I'm going to pop you right out of the closet.
Yeah, he's calling me once what did he say, once a week or something like that? Once a month.
What is this?
Press 9 to hear more options. Press
How's
0
that?
to replay
Oh.
this message. Press 4
What
to
happened?
get envelope
Patrice's message.
information about this message.
Is it me?
Today.
Today's Pussy Day?
Today's Pussy Day.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Call you? Is she listening?
No, she
just is reminding you that it's Pussy Day. What shape you going for today, Patrice?
It's Pussy Day.
Just in case you didn't believe Patrice. We believe everything you said.
No.
So
Patrice don't lie.
What shape are you going for today?
I think I'm going to do a heart.
Aww.
That's romantical.
I'm going to do a small heart on the cooch. Then eat it and go play video games.
Video games. All right,
Does she
Angel.
just lay there all sleepy and stuff when you're done playing video games?
Angel.
Yeah, she's like out, down for the count. Took care of her.
Done. Angel.
Hello.
Hi, Angel.
Hi.
How's Ohio?
Oh, pretty good. I just wanted to ask Patrice if if he was interested in swinging with me and my husband. We're full swap.
You know what?
Wait,
she's
what's full swap?
Well,
I fuck her and her husband fucks my girl.
But there's other options? I thought if you swing, it's...
Well, swinging could be, you know, it could be 2 girls, a guy. That's all swinging. But a full swap is that's you. I fuck her and her husband fucks my girl.
And what are you just in the same room and?
Well, yeah, and it's not just like
looking over,
ready, set, and
fuck.
It's like I start with her, with my girl. He does this thing with his woman, and they kind of show each other. We kind of show what we do with each other. And then as soon as, you know, everybody's feeling like, this is getting hot. I like what you do to your girl, and I like what, and you go, and action. And then it's like, you know, and then we both kind of are looking at each other to see what you're doing to each other's girl and see what you're doing to each other's guy and shit. And then you kind of get into each other. And
you size each other up.
So, and
do you size each other?
Make sure that there's no code that he's finger popping me too hard, or he's sucking something I don't want to be sucked. It's like you looking, and once your girl's comfortable and his girl's everybody's comfortable, then you can go at it, and then you can add your own little touch to the whole.
Do you say that
thing.
Though? Do you go, his cock's bigger than mine? God damn it, he's got a big cock.
Because we swung one time, and the guy had a decent sized jammy, and my girl went at it, but I was cool because she was into the dude. You know, she was like, the dude was, you know, she liked him, and she like, you know, he was eating a pussy right. She didn't give me no help me looks, you know, and
you've gotten the help me look.
Yeah, with motherfuckers that come in and try to like pimp, like, okay, fucked up swingers are motherfucker that come in and one of the dudes tries to finagle it so he's fucking your girl and you not fucking his girl. So he's trying to direct you on what to do to his girl while he's trying to. It's a weird thing if you get an asshole. But see, real swingers are good people, real respectful, real, you know, hey, look, I ain't trying to do nothing funny with your girl. I mean, I know I'm fucking her.
I got 2 questions. No jealousy ever?
Not there, because it's like,
I don't get the mentality, man.
You know,
I would be out of my mind.
It's hot, man. But see, you're I don't know how long y'all been together, but there will be a time where you go, what swinging is just somebody else into your person. Like if you get a little bored, if you get a little bit taken, like you take for granted the situation to watch another person pleasing your woman, and she's watching another chick being like, she's saying, yeah, she, like, for a guy, it's more like, damn, this guy finds my girl hot, and I like that. For a woman, it's like, oh, my man can fuck like I thought he could, because this bitch is into him. You
Listen
understand?
to her. Listen to her. Oh, yeah.
Angel knows. Here's the other question. Do you worry when you're in one of these situations and this guy is really turning on your woman to the point where she wants to now leave you for him?
No.
Oh, hell. That's not how it goes.
Nah,
wow,
it's not. It's like you want that to happen.
I have no clue.
It's like you just want, especially because swingers probably most of the time during their own personal sex life are animals. You know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, when we have a real session, man, we're just despicable people. So it's like it's normal fucking when you're swinging. It ain't what you do at home, because if you swinging, you're not regular fucking at home. You understand? You're not doing no missionary, and she's not going yay and
yay.
You know, she's being choked, she's being peed on, she's being tied up, and now it's like, hey, let's do a little swapping thing. Cause, you know, and that's what swingers are despicable anyway. But I say that in good terms. And you just the only thing bad is if you get an asshole. If you get like a girl that, like, the guy might come. This is another thing. A guy might come with a bitch that ain't his girl.
I thought he kept saying when you get asshole. Meaning
no. When you get an asshole, when you get a fucking dickhead, right?
I'm thinking
not a dickhead, but when you get when you get a jerk. No, not a jerk.
We sure do use a lot of sexual terms for idiots.
Somebody's foolish. The first time you said it, I swear to God, I'm thinking, you know, when you get an asshole, I mean, that's like a very rare thing.
When you get like when you get a girl,
that's where they draw the line. Look, you can fuck my bra, but not in the ass.
If y'all not into each other as much as, like, if she's into me, but my girl ain't into him, it's ugly. Or if he brings a girl that he pretends to be his girlfriend, but it's not, so
some hoe,
it's just some bitch. it's not good. It has to be two. Swingers are good people. That's what happens. Swingers are good people. And
All right, enough of that.
Wow.
Angel, so you guys want in?
Yeah.
Full swap, Patrice?
I can't just say full swap right now. And another thing, you know what happened, Angel? And I'm gonna be honest with you. My girl is almost 51%, 49% in favor of women. She's.
Oh, I am. And women too.
And I don't know about your husband or your man, but I hate balls, and my girls do. My girl does. We hate balls, Angel. I just hate it, and it's not that it's a jealousy thing. It's just some other ball. I have trouble with another pair of balls in there because I'm an intimate dude. Like I'm into. I want two girls to lick my nipples. I want fucking one sitting on my face and one riding me. I don't.
Oh my God.
I just don't really want another guy's balls. And I don't blame him if he don't want my ball. I'm a mess. I don't want to be rounding up some other dude naked.
Well, you're honest, and that's the way to be. You're honest about what you want.
You're just looking
All right,
for
Angel.
a girlfriend in your relationship.
Yeah.
We're letting her go?
Well, I don't know. What you looking like, pumpkin puss?
I have you ever heard of swing lifestyle?
Oh, I thought she was going to mention a disease.
I have,
here we go, scoliosis and psoriasis.
Where you at?
I have a profile up if you want to see it.
Yeah, but you have to be logged in and all that shit. You have to be logged in and stuff.
If Jimmy was here, he'd be eating up this info. Because he'd be just like, I'll just watch you two fucking, I'll jerk off. And
you know what? You sound sexy, and she sounds confident. Because any girl that says, look at my girl, and you're how old?
I'm 20.
Oh, God.
And I'm
Are you thinking about breaking up with this motherfucker at all in the near future? I hate to cock block him, but I just...
Just a mere child.
Yeah, 20, that's so delicious. And my girl's a predator, too. She'd be... I don't...
A predator.
I'll be 21 in a couple of weeks, and we can go celebrate my birthday.
Oh,
all right.
See if we all like each other.
All right.
Oh, delicious. That's
Give us some illegal booze in the next couple of weeks.
Angel, hold on the line.
Okay.
They want to give you a prize.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
want to give you a John Mellencamp CD for that call today.
Yeah, please hold on the line.
20-year-old.
For your Burger King coupons.
Did you ever fuck another guy's girl while he just watched you?
No. Mm-mm.
No.
Nah, he'd have to be, because my girl would have to be there, so she'd have to be involved. Never.
Yeah, your girl would have to.
Is there a reason you're asking this?
No, actually, years ago when I was like 21, and I went to a swing club.
Because
back in the
let me tell
day.
you something. Civil servants are the dirtiest. Cops are the filthiest sons of bitches you ever see. Fucking Keith the cop swings now. But he's a cop. You know, you can't say it. Look at Keith. Look at his eyes. You telling me Keith don't do some evil shit?
He's an officer of the law, my friend.
That's right.
I know he can't admit it.
A respectful man.
Here's what I'm saying. These are called allegations.
See, you are alleging.
I am alleging.
You are alleging.
That
Strong
said Keith is a nasty motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus.
All right,
I have to kill you because you're sorry.
Put that away. DJ, anal light bulb from Post Whores. I've never heard someone say, I hate balls that casually. Holy shit, I'm dying over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Patrice, when are you going to do another Black Phillip show?
Let us see. How about December? First week of December.
Why that late?
I'm fucking out of town for the next few
date out.
All right. We'll figure it out off air because everyone's asking. Because now the questions are coming in about swinging, and this is what Patrice would do on his show.
Oh, yeah.
Tim in North Carolina.
Yeah, I want to hear Paul R. Nelson. Please play it for me.
Oh, shit. All right. We'll end the show with that today. I promise, Tim. One last time.
Paul R. Nelson remix.
The election is around the corner. Ryan. Oh, by the way, if you're just tuning in, make sure you listen to the replay because we did talk to Paul R. Nelson.
Yeah, the real Paul R. Nelson.
Yes, we did do that. Ryan, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey,
how's it going, guys?
What's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, I had a question for Patrice. Me and my wife were wanting to get into swinging. I must say first, congratulations, man. Both have the American dream. Women that like to have their cake and eat it too. But what's a good way to get into swinging?
Go to a swing club. And then you meet somebody who's deep in the game, and then they give you. It's a very it's a very secret society. Like, there's places you can go, but what you want to do your first time is meet like a unattractive old couple that have been doing it forever that you wouldn't want to fuck.
So like a video game, you got to work your way up.
Yeah, it's levels.
Got to work your way through levels.
The Russian gangsters, then the Chinese ones, and then the fucking boss.
You want to figure out how your character moves.
Yeah, you got to figure out. It's like the training fucking level.
And then you got to push X, up, down, square, left, right, Y.
Jesus, triangle, L1.
Can I go immediately? Yeah, give me the cheat codes right away.
You just meet an old couple, and they'll tell you all the places to go, because the best ones are like at someone's house and stuff like that, because it's
like a swing party.
Yeah, it's really on some old everyone's nice shit. It ain't like everybody fuck. It's just like, hi, how are you? And wow, she's beautiful, and you're beautiful, and you have blah blah blah, and you have to
have a lovely home here.
Serious, that's it, man. You just have to learn from better swingers how to really get into it, and don't go on like fucking iloveyou.com and no shit like that. Right. It's bullshit. All right.
We should go with that bit.
Hi, would you like some?
Wonderful. Is that a Chippendale chair that you got? Because I remember, me and my husband had gotten one, and it was just the most lovely.
Don't come on the chair.
Let me give you a tour of the house.
Tour of the house first, yeah. You don't want to just jump in and start fucking. It's got to be kind of
it ain't like Rome, nice. Nigga. It's like, hi, how are you? Spaghetti.
Right.
You know, boy, that meatball looks good going down your throat. And then, you know.
All right, hey, another mission for the pests.
Yes.
Go on Howard Stern's websites and ask why Howard is advertising on our show all day long today.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah. Because remember, like, Tom came running in?
Yeah.
Because we got word that Howard's, like, running commercials on our show. If we suck so bad, why is he using our show to promote his shit?
Yeah, why would you
So Tom ran in because...
no listeners.
I forgot to mention this when it happened, because then the show was just flying by with Borat and everything else that was going on.
Shit going on.
So Tom ran in and said he's taking care of the problem in New York. Well, it wasn't taken care of in Washington, Philly, Boston, and every other station we were on earlier this morning. Howard using our air to promote his shit.
Yeah, whatever. Take their money.
But has no problem, you know.
It's their money.
Saying how much we suck and how much we've failed in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So why don't you go and ask why he needed to do that today?
Do you think they go around and say, what are the least popular radio shows? Book all those. Let's buy those, the ones that don't have any listeners. Or do you think they sit around and go, who really has the
but he has
big
to prove
audience?
All that, and he just shows that he's full of shit.
Of course.
That's what I'm getting at.
Of course. You won't hear us advertising on his show.
No.
That's for sure.
Well, we would do it as a goof just to get under his skin, probably. I don't think he's doing it to get under our skin. He's just that desperate.
Yeah.
See how we spin things?
That's what's happening.
Are we ready for line of the day?
It's the goddamn truth. Line of the day.
Oh, boy. Everyone wants to know where they can see Patrice. He's going to be at the Helium Comedy Club in Philly.
No, the 17th, 18th.
You got it all figured out.
Yes.
You usually come in here with like a very vague plug.
What's today's date, Dan?
November 3rd.
Okay.
2 weeks from today?
Not November 10th.
Oh, boy. Right now they're thinking November 10th
wait,
now.
No, not November. So we got November, that Thursday, November 15th, 16th, and 17th. No, November 16th.
God.
Listen to me. No, listen. Don't go nowhere. November, erase
everything they just heard.
November 16th.
Which is a Thursday.
17th, which is a Friday. And 18th.
Which is a Monday.
Which is a... and that is at the Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia, PA.
Right.
The Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia, PA.
All right, we got a guy calling from Philly. It's Jim. What's up, Jim?
Hey there, Jim.
15th, 16th, 20th. Okay, got it. No worries. Patrice, when you come down to Philly, we'll have to hook you up. I actually DJ at one of the clubs, and we'll have to get you and your girl in for nothing.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Bring you down, have a good time.
Thanks, man.
We're it's a good time, interesting, always.
Thank
very
you.
Good, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Let's say hi to Kenny in Jersey. Kenny?
Yeah.
Today I learned from Patrice that he doesn't mind eating chickens because chickens live a chickeny life.
Can you believe you said that?
Like, you know how chickens are. Wah, 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 just walking around being chickens and shit.
They just lead a chickeny life.
These motherfuckers just bark, bark, bark till they die and
Run
shit.
up the ramp, run down the ramp.
Nick in Ohio.
Peck, Nick. Repeat.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Well, I had something else, but now that you're switching on lines, I think line of the day would be Patrice O'Neal. I learned that his dick is running through the woods in Vietnam with a knife in his mouth.
That was a great line.
Yes. But he spelt it out perfectly with that analogy.
Great line.
All right, punch it out, guys.
It's all about being able to communicate.
I want to know if you've ever been to a key party. What is
Never heard of that. That might be above my
so old
knowledge.
school. That's old school swinger.
You know key party?
It's like one of those things that used to be like in Playboy magazine. Back in the old days, you come in, you put your keys in a big hat or a bucket or something, and then they would pull the keys out, and whatever key you got was what couple you went with.
That's pretty fucking cool.
The key party.
That certainly, I haven't been up
But
to
those
that.
haven't been around since fucking,
But that would be cool because that would be certainly
Jerry
exclusive.
Lewis and Dean
that would
Martin.
be super exclusive. That would just like be everybody there would want to fuck each other.
Right,
so
you don't know who you're getting.
Yeah, that would be cool.
All right, so they all better be good.
Let's get into line of the day.
You don't want to get the keys to an old Rambler. What the fuck is this? Not the Ferrari keys.
Line of the day, sponsored by BowDogFight.com. Log on and watch American fighters battle for the right to represent the U.S. in a bout against the Russians. It's all on BowDogFight.com, a mixed martial arts tournament and docu-reality unlike any seen before. We got two runner-up lines of the day. Two runner-ups. Here's the first runner-up line of the day.
And I eat 14 hamburger and 2,000 packets of this red soup that's called ketchup. And now this morning, after what just happened, my anus, it hang loose like a mouth of a tired dog.
He killed.
How is that funny?
Yeah, we didn't know how to handle it. We weren't sure how to handle him, I should say, but he made it real easy.
Rock, man.
All right, here's the other runner-up line of the day.
Anal. A lot of women have been talking about your film and saying that it doesn't show them in the best light. Like you're.
Thank you very much.
That's it. That's good.
That was funny.
I like the taking photographs of women making toilet.
Making toilet.
Or making the toilet,
Making the toilet, yes. I don't know what he said. Best he just say it.
I'm going to congratulate Patrice O'Neal. I think he got line of the day.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Here it is, line of the day. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Jimmy's song gets cut off again.
I was professional. I was going to talk up to the singing. All right, just play it.
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day.
If my dick was in Vietnam, some dudes' dicks can kill a whole village. Come in, everybody's dead. My dick crawls around in the bushes with a knife in his mouth.
Might take out a hut.
That's a great line.
Wow, you guys pull that one fast.
Yeah, no kidding. You beat out Borat. Helium Comedy Club, Patrice O'Neal. The 16th, 17th, and 18th. I got it. November 16th, 17th.
November 52nd.
Consecutive takes.
And Foot, you got to plug?
Comedy Cave in Calgary, Canada.
Cut the shit.
The Comedy Cave?
In Calgary, Canada.
I killed him in Cucamonga.
On the Lumberjacks, I guess, the 7th through the 12th.
See, you
Please leave it in
You prove we're not friends. Mics are just about to be turned off and you're already out the door.
Patrice has to leave before
He's already
we're done.
up.
I understand. I didn't see him out on the sidewalk making a call. It's Pussy Day, though, so I don't know.
Oh, Pussy Day. Get the hell out of here.
It is Pussy Day.
He's
got to leave early.
He's got to go to like a stationery store and get all those things to figure out what shape he wants. What are they called?
Yeah, boss. Yeah, I gotta leave early. That Johnson & Company's gonna have to wait. Yeah, Pussy Day.
You understand, boss, right?
And everything.
Boss understands.
I thought it was done.
Who's not going to give you a sick day for Pussy Day?
Secretary, could you run to the store and get a card? It's Pussy Day. Thank you. Get me the read file.
Pussy Day.
It's Pussy Day.
Like, what else can you say?
It's Pussy
What
Day.
else can you say when it's Pussy Day?
Trim it up for it, make it look nice. If I'm going to complain about it being a hairy mess, I got to be willing to do something.
You are
about
a
it.
good man.
Hey,
Genuine good man.
We're off for a couple of days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the boss is over at the other place not happy, but the XM boss is very happy.
Yeah, they don't care.
Because they know we've been working really hard. I'm going up to Rochester. The next show we do will be Wednesday.
Wow.
What you doing in Rochester?
It's my mentor's birthday, Brother Weeze.
Brother Weeze. I met him in Montreal.
He's amazing. Brother Weeze is, I think he's turning the big 6-0. Jesus. Maybe he doesn't want me to announce that. I think he's making believe he's 50.
He's like a grizzly old dude.
Yeah, he's great. So there's a whole thing going on up there, a roast and a charity event and all that, and you know, it's important to me, so I'm gonna be gone for a couple days.
He's in Montreal. He goes, oh, Patrice, I know, man. Get him over here. I sat down. He goes, yeah. All right, get out of here. The interview was, I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here, man. I gotta go.
He truly is the man. So wish him a happy birthday. He works for 96 WCMF in Rochester.
He's
Wish him a happy
96.
birthday. Nah,
He works. Okay. Well,
I think it's the big 6-0.
Happy birthday, brother.
All right, so we'll see you guys on Wednesday, okay?
Yes, see you Wednesday.
Have a great long weekend, and we'll talk soon. 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 Long weekend, and